Talk time screen. Oh my god.
He called Gabs short. Did you call me short?
Why would I do that?
You do every day.
I do?
Yes.
I think when I'm drunk, I do.
Oh, for sure.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Oh my god. I see all the love already.
Oh my goodness. It's been so long, my friends. I miss you so much.
We have Gabs here today. Let me see if I might bring this mic a little closer. I don't want to. Is that a little better? Can you talk again?
I will sit up like a tall person.
All right.
Am I tall?
You are so tall.
Thank you.
Oh my god. Gabs is back. She's going to take her stream back.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Jason. I'll take it from here. Hi, guys.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Oh, it's been so long.
First off, I always want to start off talk time. So listen, I do see all the love, and I will read all of the alerts after talk time, which may be a while. Alerts you will see on the screen, but they will be muted because we do like to put talk time on YouTube. So hey, people watching from YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
That's very nice of you.
So nice of you.
So we like to have talk time. And today we're using copyright-free music in the background here.
Oh, snap.
I don't know if y'all know Harris Heller, but he actually released something called Stream Beats on Spotify, and
He's an awesome dude.
and look, it's a whole playlist of just 6 hours of some nice lo-fi stuff, copyright-free. Let's go. So that's really cool. So we actually can have a little little music in the background. So when Gabs and I stop talking,
Do we ever stop talking?
I don't know. Aria was very talkative today too.
Oh my God. She will not stop talking, nor do I want her to. It's the best. She is very talkative.
Yeah, so, first talk time
First talk time since Aria was born.
yeah. I mean,
I'm pretty sure the last talk time was me saying that I was going to be pregnant for the rest of my life because it was after.
Oh, that's right.
It was after we went to the doctor and she was like, yeah, it's not happening. And I was like, cool.
Was it? I feel like the title on YouTube of the talk time was like, Gabs doesn't want an Aries baby. I think that was the title of the talk time.
Because I was like, cool, I'm just never giving birth. I'm going to be pregnant forever. She's never coming out. And then I think I went into labor like the next day or something. I don't remember, but yeah. So, spoiler alert, she was born. I am no longer pregnant. Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. Seriously, thank you all for the love right now. I love it. I hate that it's muted, but I figured I can actually, at least you can see it on the screen here. I want people on YouTube to at least see the love y'all give.
You had a baby? Yes, Scarfy. We had a baby.
Which she is asleep, so she is not joining us. Yeah, you can see her on the monitor. Isn't that a very good picture? The quality right there.
Isn't she so pretty?
It's actually like 1080, 60 frames. No, it's not at all, actually.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what that means,
especially when it's like night vision.
It's super easy to see.
Yeah, it's like 10 frames.
I have to like zoom in to see if her eyes are open. They're not.
Oh my god.
She is so cute. Thank you. How did you get a baby? Well,
I don't know if we're allowed to explain that.
the stork.
Ask your parents. Or guardians.
I thought we were their parents.
Oh, shit.
Don't ask
I
us.
walked into that one. I don't even know where to start.
I don't either.
I guess
It's like
first off,
3 hours of things to say.
because we definitely, you see, I'm not tweeting out that I'm live, and I kind of want to keep my Twitter where, all my Black Lives Matter tweets stay on top, and I think, it's honestly even hard for me to stream, and it's weird, but just know we are definitely not ignoring that fact, and God, we are doing what we can.
Yeah.
you know, as we can. And I will tell you now, you know, everyone out there, be safe, do what you think is best. There's a lot of choices. I will probably post a tweet tomorrow. If you're questioning charities and stuff like that, I'll probably post something tomorrow if you all want to know, because there are a lot of great informational tweets out there that can tell you how to help and everything. And speaking of which, tonight, I mean, I'll just say it because, like, again, I don't, you know, I'm never worried about, you know, people stealing viewers, which is a weird thing. But Nega Oryx is going to be doing a Black Lives Matter stream, and she is donating her proceeds tonight to the bail fund. So that is a great thing. I actually might stop by and donate more. Is that fine?
Why are you asking me?
That's
awesome.
We've been donating a lot.
Great.
And so, like, and we're like, oh yeah, that's a good cause.
Hell yeah. I'm also wearing my Pride shirt today.
Yes.
Because it is June.
And also, you know what? That reminds. So, you know, it is Pride Month, and we will be doing stuff for Pride, and I think that's important. But I want you to know, just remember the reason Pride is a thing right now is because of fucking riots. Okay? So you remember that.
Riot.
You remember that. All right?
Yep.
Oh, and the bar we went to all the time.
Our regular bar, Stonewall.
Stonewall is our place. Really hits the heart. Because I got drunk there a lot now.
Well, yeah.
We do love Stonewall.
Yep.
So just make sure, I want you all to realize that, like, you know, being an ally doesn't just stop at what affects you. Or what doesn't affect you, actually. So just make sure you realize that. Okay?
We don't have to worry about you guys. We know.
I just,
you know?
Yeah, and honestly, I will tell you now, like, Gabs and I, the past few days, I think you saw my tweet, those difficult conversations with the people you're close with are tough. Very tough.
But keep having them. Don't
keep doing it. Keep having them.
Don't not talk about it because you're uncomfortable.
Do it.
That's the point.
And honestly, I'll tell you now, like, some of the difficult conversations, like, it also does bring families closer. I'm you know, like, you may completely disagree, but keep fighting, keep trying. Don't stop pushing.
I agree.
Okay. So let's get to talk time.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen a few comments about. Well, someone did say, "Why don't you start with an hour about Aria's feet?" Okay, so.
Wait, quick reminder again, because I see subs coming in and stuff. Again, we are, I have the alerts muted. I will read all of them at the end. I know it's going to be a lot to read. I love you all so much. But this talk time, we really want to make it run smooth for the people on YouTube too. Yeah.
So Aria's feet.
Cute.
Guys, I am so in love with this tiny human. I can't tell you how incredible it is to be a parent and to witness. I mean, she's only 10 weeks old. We've known her for 10 weeks. That's nothing, but already, like...
And she's the biggest part of our life.
She's everything. She is our whole heart and our whole world. And, like, just even seeing the changes from week to week is, like, so amazing. And it makes me so excited for every single thing we get to witness. Like,
I agree.
You know, like, we have nephews, and we've always loved babies in our little,
and we've always, and it's funny too, because we always, anytime, like, with our like nieces and nephews, are like, oh, we'll take them, we'll babysit, but we probably won't give them back.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, this time we don't have we didn't steal her. But you know, you don't get to witness the little things that they learn how to do, like when she started smiling.
Oh my God. I still am not over it.
Yeah, like,
I'm still not over it.
We literally can't look away if she's smiling, like, and I don't care what kind of mood I'm in, it is an instant mood booster. I have to stare at her until she's done smiling. And, like, but, like, that was a thing she learned how to do. Like, that was a thing that we saw her do for the first time. And, like, now we say she's talking because she's, like, making all these sounds and she's, like, so vocal. So, like, you know, I don't know. I'm, like, mumbling, but it's just, it's incredible.
It is really awesome. And like, I always tell Gabs a story. Like, I mean, she knows obviously, but we tell each other like, you know, we're like, oh, she was smiling at me today. But like, my favorite freaking thing is I take care of her in the morning.
Jason's got the morning shift.
And goddamn, when I have to, well, not this morning, she wakes up. I was gonna say when I have to wake her up. When she wakes up, I walk in and she sees me and the biggest smile like pops on her face. And I'm like, I can't deal with this every morning. And I'm just like, yeah, like it doesn't even matter how tired I am.
No, it makes everything
like
better.
I'm just like, there it is. It is. There's my caffeine for the morning.
Yeah. It's, oh my God.
But it was funny because this morning, like, I opened the door and walked in and she's still staring at the door and I'm at the crib. I'm like, did she miss me coming? I'm like, Aria. And then she like looked up. She's like, I'm like, did you not see me come in?
Oh my God. She's just the best thing in the world. We're so in love with her.
Yes. Yeah, but you know, she's doing very well, and you know,
she's a happy girl. Like the first month was really, really tough.
Yeah, and you could talk about the first month. I mean, people are not caught up at all.
Yeah, I mean,
whatever you want to say. Of course.
I don't even know. I mean, if you have questions, I'll answer them. But I don't even know what to say about it anymore because it's like everything that has happened up till now is like a blur. Like it just keeps, and it's like my whole pregnancy was a blur now, you know, like just we're here now and this is life and she's a happy girl and every day is amazing. But like the first month was so unbelievably hard, like not sleeping. No one was sleeping between the three of us. She wasn't sleeping. We weren't sleeping. You know, I was obviously recovering from childbirth.
Oh boy. Like, I still like you are amazing.
I mean, how are you just supposed to go from like birthing your baby to immediately taking care of your baby and then like you can't take care of yourself? So it's a really hard thing to do. But
yeah.
Now it's just it's so different. It's like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. She's just, she's constantly changing.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree.
Because that's what happens in this early stage of life. But like you've obviously never witnessed that if you haven't been a parent before.
And it's tough to like, you know, it's tough to say. Like, you know, it's definitely tough to explain and you know.
Yeah.
People are asking, and again, this is whatever details you would like to share about the birth story. If if you want to be as little as detailed as possible, because I always said that is your choice on what you want to share, not mine.
Yeah. So for 2 nights before I went into labor, I had false contractions, which like I had contractions, but they were irregular. Like they weren't. You're supposed to time your contractions, and they were supposed to be. Oh my God, I don't even remember. I swear it's all a blur. And like
I don't either, but I knew what it was. They were
supposed to be like 2 minutes apart, 3 minutes apart. I literally don't remember anymore.
It was 5 minutes apart for an hour or something like that.
No, 5 minutes apart, 3 minutes apart. Oh my God, I literally don't remember.
Either way,
was it last year? It was like a couple months ago. I don't know. They were supposed to be something apart, like 3 minutes apart or something like that, for an hour before you even call the hospital. So like
before you even call,
yeah, before you even call. So like they want you to labor at home for an hour. So for 2 nights before I actually went into labor, I did have contractions, but they were irregular.
That is correct, by the way. Hold on.
What?
Caroline, 5 for an hour, 5 minutes, 1 minute duration.
Thank you. You are correct.
That's it.
5 minutes apart for an hour, and the contractions have to last for a minute. So Jason would be timing on his phone.
And keep in mind, I'm just finishing stream these 2 nights in a row at like 4 a.m.
Yeah,
or whatever.
it was like the same time. It was about 4 a.m. For 2 nights. Like he had just finished stream, and then he starts timing me, and then eventually they just stopped, and we went to sleep. So I should say morning, because it's like 4 or 5 a.m. at this point. Oh, hi, Melody. I didn't know she was there.
I didn't either, actually.
So the real morning it happens, but like, so overnight,
Yeah, so 2 mornings in a row this happened, and then I guess, and both of these streams were till like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I'm almost positive the stream that the last one I did was 5 a.m. And I went upstairs, and she hadn't told me because of the last 2 nights.
Yeah, so I knew if I told him he would stop his stream and come up, and I was like, well, this isn't real. It feels exactly the same. Like, this has already happened. So I'm like having contractions. I was actually texting Mel. I don't know if Mel's here. I don't think she is. But Mel had been texting me to see how I was doing, and I told her, I said, I'm having contractions, but this has already happened twice, so don't tell Jason. I'm not telling him. And she was like,
wait, what?
I told you that. I told Mel, and she told me to tell you, and I was like, no.
Oh.
Because I told you, it's all a blur.
It's all a blur.
So she was like, I think you should tell him. And I was like, no, Mel, this already happened twice. It's not real. I'm going to go shower and do my hair. Like, I said, if it keeps happening, I'll tell him. But I don't want him to stop his stream and come up here, and then my contractions are going to stop, and we're going to go to sleep. And then he'll end his stream for no reason.
Which has happened the past 2 nights.
Right. So you did come up while I was like doing my hair, and I'm like standing in the bathroom doing my hair. And I was like, just FYI, I do have contractions, but like, you know, same thing.
And I don't think I stopped because I even was just like, yeah, same thing. I was like, but I said, let me know.
Yeah, I told you I would like, you know, like go stream and, you know, it's fine. So he stops the stream at 5 a.m. He comes upstairs and we're laying in bed, and I was like, okay, they haven't stopped. Like, I still have them, but you know, they'll probably stop soon and we can go to sleep. So he starts timing them, and I'm waiting for them to stop. And it's been an hour. They have not stopped, and they were very consistent.
I don't even think you realized those. And I was like,
no.
And I
then it was like 6 a.m.
I got out of bed and I started doing things. You're like, what? And I'm like,
he started packing our hospital bag.
I'm gonna make a phone call.
So yeah, so it's like 6:30 a.m. at this point. Contractions obviously did not stop. Packed our hospital bag, called the hospital, and so this was, you know, it was exactly on my due date. It was March 17th. But this was like the beginning of all the crazy coronavirus stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we were already told that we couldn't have hospital visitors.
But at the time, I was allowed there.
Yeah, he was the only person allowed, but we weren't allowed any other visitors. But we didn't have to wear masks or anything yet. Like, this was the very beginning. So, but they told us, you know, come to the ER. So we got to the ER at like 7 a.m. Empty. Never seen an ER empty before.
It was
crazy.
Weird.
Yeah. And we walk in, and keep in mind, I had just showered and done my hair. So we walk in, I'm having contractions, and all the nurses are like, oh my God, your hair is so pretty. And I'm like, thank you.
But you could really tell, funny. So, and also you could tell they didn't really believe she was having the baby that night.
No. Yeah, I don't know why. But so 7 a.m. the usual morning lineup. You're correct. It was 7 a.m. So they admit us, and I had to like change into the gown, and they hooked me up to all the machines and everything. And then they checked me, and they were like, well, you're not at all dilated, so we would call this like near labor or something.
Yeah, like they were
like
thinking of sending us home, I think, right?
Yeah, basically, if my water didn't break, they would have sent us home. Even though I was still having regular contractions, the contractions did not stop, and they are very painful, but they would have sent us home. And then while we were there, my water broke. And only because my water broke, they said, okay, now, I don't know if y'all know how it works, but when your water breaks, you have to have the baby within 24 hours. So because my water broke, then they had to admit us, and we had to stay. So technically I did go into labor. I had contractions and my water broke, but I was still not dilated at all. So I like still basically had to be induced.
Yeah.
Which sucks. So when you're induced, they give you this thing called Pitocin, which forces...
Someone just said Pitocin is no joke.
Pitocin is no joke, which forces contractions and forces you to dilate. And the contractions are so much more painful.
I felt so bad.
I cannot describe the pain. I ripped the arm hair out of Jason's arm, and I was making sounds. I did not know I was capable. I was like grunting. Like, I couldn't control it. Like, it was so painful. So until
Pitocin, fuck off.
yeah, legit. Oh my God. So so that all happened, and then I think I was not given the epidural until like 4 p.m. So from that entire time, I was having horrible,
it was like
painful contractions. Also, keep in mind, Jason's just coming off a stream. I didn't go to sleep because I started having contractions. So we had not slept yet. And all this is happening. So Jason has to stay awake and be my person.
Wait, you didn't say I had to stay awake. I was like, I'm not sleeping though.
You were, I mean.
Because they were like, because even the nurses would come and be like, you could sleep in that chair. And I'm like, no.
No, but I needed you. I needed to squeeze the shit out of your arm.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do that to a nurse. I mean,
get her out of there.
But, so no sleep. This is all happening. Around 4 o'clock, I'm like in tears and begging the doctor for an epidural. Now, I am terrified of needles.
Oh, yeah.
My entire pregnancy, I knew I was going to get an epidural because, like, don't be a hero. Why would you not get the thing that helps you not, like, it's hard enough. Get the epidural. But I was very, very afraid of it because I'm really, 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 really afraid of needles. And the thought of one going into my back, I can't even think about it. But I was still going to get it. So we talked to one of Jason's cousins beforehand who's had 3 kids. And I told her that I was like really afraid of the epidural. And she went, you won't care. And I was like, I don't know. You don't know how afraid I am of needles. Like, I think and she went, you won't care. She was right. I did.
You were in I was in so much pain.
I was like, please, please, please. So they finally come in to give me the epidural. I promptly fell asleep because
I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, okay.
Did it hurt? The only thing that hurt was the numbing. They numb you first, and that did hurt, but not nearly as bad as the pain I was already in. So like, I really did not care. And I was so relieved from the pain that I literally fell asleep immediately. Did you sleep at all?
Yeah, after I knew you were asleep, I fell asleep, yes. But I fell asleep. That's when I got the most sleep before and after, but that was that time right there. I think both of us.
Yeah.
But so what was funny was, and oh my God, I still feel so bad because I'm an asshole. But so basically the nurse showed me that, of course she has a little chart, and when she has contractions, you see them. Like, she showed me how to read them. So literally there was one, and I was just like, Gabs, that was a big one. You were like, you think? I was like, I'm just gonna shut up now.
Oh my God. Ooh, yeah.
I was distracted by that chart thing the whole damn time. I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, I feel them.
Like, you're like pointing it. I'm like, I'm feeling what you're looking at. Like, I know.
Oh, Jason.
But then once I got the epidural, I couldn't feel them anymore.
But I could still see them, though, because you could still see.
That was funny because they were like, oh, you're having one right now. And I was like, am I? I don't know.
There was one. I was just like, oh. Oh, okay.
And I'm like chilling. Oh my God. So I fell asleep after that. And then I woke up at some point and they checked. They were like, good, we're glad you slept. And how are you feeling? And I was like, great.
Yeah.
Like from then on, pain gone. So for future hopeful pregnant people, get the epidural. Don't be a hero. Who are you helping? Like, I really don't understand why people choose not to get it. But,
to each their own.
Do whatever you want to do. But I had a lot of hours that I felt the pain. Like, I was done. So from that point on, really, we were just kind of waiting in line.
It was? There was 3 other?
I think, yeah, there were 3.
But one was twins?
Yeah, there were 3 other women giving birth before me. And the doctors had told us, like, okay, she's going to be born today. And it was March 17th. I was like, oh, it's our due date. That's really cool. And it's also St. Patrick's Day. So at that point, I was like, no, she's got to be born today. Like, they told us that. So we're just, like, watching the clock and we're chilling. And
we were watching that clock.
Jason's, like, texting all our parents. And then it's, like, 9 o'clock and it's 10 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, they told us she was going to be born today, and like no one has even come back in this room. Like we were alone for hours, and so at that point I was just like annoyed.
Yeah, we were both just like, hello.
Yeah, I was like, do you think they forgot about us? Like I'm sitting here waiting to give birth, and like no one's checked on us in a while. It was kind of weird.
Oh my God, friend scenario when Rachel was watching everyone come and go into her room.
Yeah, I mean we didn't see anyone, but like. Yeah, because they just told us. So 11 o'clock is when the doctor finally came in, and they were like, okay, let's get going. And I was like, there's only an hour left in the day. Like, do you think she's still going to be born today? And they were like, oh, yeah, it's fine. She was born at 11:33 on March 17th. So it happened. But, yeah, so that's the birth story. And
It's my warrior right there.
They put her on me, and she was wild. I will never forget. Like she came out with like her arms, like
oh my God,
like her arms,
which is funny
waving.
because you know she was always kicking up a storm.
Oh yeah, like in my belly, I constantly felt her kicking. So yeah, she's still kicking.
She's still
like,
kicking.
So
like she's
kicky.
such a like violent sleeper.
Yeah. So yeah, and then the second they put her on me, we both looked at her and we were like, "Oh my God, she's Gabs."
She is Gabs.
I was like, "That's my face. She has my face."
Like,
and she looks more like me every day.
Yeah.
Like it's so crazy. She stole my face.
No, she was not a little bean.
Nope. She was 8 pounds 11 ounces.
Which and you didn't even gain a lot of weight in pregnancy.
I gained like no
you
weight.
gained
I gained her. Yeah.
So we didn't even expect a big baby at all.
No, not at all. Even my doctor was surprised.
Yeah.
I had my OB checkup like a couple weeks ago, and she went, "You had a big baby," and I said, "Yes, I did," because she was telling me I was going to have an average baby my whole pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. But she looked so tiny, and all her newborn clothes were still big on her.
Yeah. It was wild.
Yeah. When they told us her weight, I was like, no, do it again. You're wrong. They were not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. It was, but honestly, like, it was
my first was 9 pounds, 14 ounces. Oh my God.
Woo!
Yeah. So.
But yeah, it was an experience, all right.
It was an experience.
It definitely was the coolest feeling ever.
Mel's here. Mel, we were talking about you.
No, we weren't. We would never do that.
We weren't.
She's been in the basement the whole time. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Mel.
Keep her locked up. Don't let her out.
Mel, do you want
She was late. She only gets half a White Claw tonight.
Oh, I was going to say, do you want some champs?
I'm just joking, Mel.
You can have a whole White Claw.
A whole what?
She can't. Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, 3/4.
Mel, don't tell Jason I sneak you White Claws.
Oh, is that why they're disappearing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Jason, you liar! I only get your empty cans thrown at my head. Oh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
that's the birth.
how long? I don't remember how long she was.
21 inches.
Good job.
I know my baby.
I knew it's always 11:30 something. I never know at 11:33. I'm always just like
11:33.
11:34, 11:36. I'm 36.
No, you're not. Oh my God. I can't. Jason, no. You tell him, Lizzie.
Oh man.
Not this again. So, anyway, that's the birth story.
Oh, someone said I'm a twin, both preemies. Yeah, that's normal for twins, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's 2 of them in there.
But like,
How are you
it's
gonna
normal
be
for them to
bigger
be
than-
like. I know Josh and Justin, my younger brothers.
Yeah, Because your mom had all big babies except for the twins.
Except for the twins.
But there's 2 of them in there, so together they're 10 pounds. Yeah, Jason's mom is a warrior of all warriors because she has
and you know
5
what?
babies.
She is magical. Like in that beginning, like when we were still like, having like she just would not.
Thank goodness for
like,
Lorraine Sullivan.
She was owning.
Yeah, she still is. We call her Magic Moms.
Wait, me and my twin were both 8 pounds.
What?
I feel like that's rare. That is wild.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine if you have twins next? No. That was my fear. Our first ultrasound, I was like, there's one in there, right? Because Jason has twin brothers. So I was like, ugh.
Which isn't there, there's no like formula to that. It just happens. It's not like a genetic thing or
I thought
anything.
it was genetic.
I don't think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong there. I don't actually know.
I don't know. Okay, so moving on, because I know a lot of you want to hear my side of the story.
Wait, there is a quick story before you get your side of the how we met story. So I don't know if anyone remembers. I'll start it off. I don't know if anyone remembers my dad's birthday when Jason had a lot of whiskey for the first time since Aria was born. Actually, in the new year.
Yeah.
In 2020.
Jason stopped drinking in solidarity with me in my 3rd trimester.
And I haven't had more than 1 glass of hard liquor and White Claws, obviously.
Yeah,
which are so perfect.
We've had like a glass of wine ever since.
Yeah. Well, my dad's birthday changed all that.
Yes.
I had 3 glasses of whiskey at my dad's.
Sat outside their house and bought him a nice bottle of whiskey. And so Jason, I don't drink whiskey, but Jason and his dad drank some whiskey, and then one of his brothers came over and brought another very nice bottle of whiskey. So they had to drink that.
It was funny too because like I knew he was coming over, and I was just like, oh, I know he's also gonna bring something nice. So of course.
So he had a lot of whiskey that night, and then
I think other people remember the stream. I think who was here for the Jason stream that night. I think it was quite an amazing stream, if I'm correct.
Well, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so
post stream, everyone.
Wait. So we do also have to explain basically our shifts with Aria.
Oh yes, our shifts. Yes, yes.
I pretty much have her all day and all night while Jason's streaming. So he has the morning shift, which means that he streams and then tries to go to sleep for a little bit, but then he also has her middle of the night feeding, which is it changes, but right now it's like 5 a.m. and then she wakes up for the day around like 7 a.m. But like before that happened, like this week. Before that, she was waking up at 2 a.m.
So I normally don't go to bed till like 9 or 10 a.m.
So like he pretty much is just up all night and all morning, so that I can sleep and then I can, have her all day. So that night. Yeah, so we go home and he's already feeling pretty good from what he already drank.
Yeah, it was
at his parents' house. And he starts streaming, and I go put Aria to bed, and I go to bed. And then that night she actually didn't sleep well. She kept waking up, so I had to get up at like midnight, and then 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. So 2 a.m. he stops his stream and he comes upstairs, and I'm like, oh sweet, I'm so tired, like. Congrats, your turn, bye. So when he came upstairs, I was in her room because I was putting the pacifier back in her mouth. So he sees me come out of her room, and he puts his arm around me, and he goes, talk to me. What's going on? And I was like, what? She woke up. Your turn. I'm going to sleep. Good night. All right, like, bye. What? And he goes, no, just talk to me. Like, tell me what's going on. And I was like, why are you being so weird? She woke up. What do you mean what's going on? Like, is this your first day? What are you talking about? And I was like, I'm going to sleep now. It's your turn. Goodbye. And he was like, okay. And then I like get in bed and he comes like and sits on the bed and he's talking to me. And he's like, okay, so she woke up? And I'm like, yeah, but I put the pacifier in. She's fine. Like, I'm just telling you that I'm going to sleep now and like, you're on duty. And he's like, okay. Do you need anything? He's like talking to me like so weird. And I look at him and I'm like, why are you being weird? Are you drunk? And he goes, no. I was like, okay, you're being really weird. And he was like, no, I just, I was like, so I realized he's drunk and he's just not telling me he's drunk. And so I was like, oh God, are you going to be able to do this? And he goes, Gabs, feeding her is really easy. And I said, no. The whole part about you waking up to feed her, like, are you going to be able to do that? And he goes, yeah, I just won't go to sleep. 10 seconds later, he is snoring. And of course, she wakes up because it's like almost 3 a.m.
No, but I did feed her first.
No, you didn't.
I never. Oh, God.
So.
Wait, did you do the middle?
Oh, no, you did feed her.
Because when I first came up, I fed her, and that's when I came in the room after.
You're right. Okay, so he did feed her, but then he fell asleep, and she wakes up. And so I hear her, because I have the monitor on my night table, and when he comes upstairs, he takes it and puts it on his night table. So the monitor is on his night table. She starts crying. He is so dead asleep, he does not hear her, but I do. So I'm like shaking him, and I'm like, Jason, she's crying. He does not wake up. So I'm like, I'm not going to keep trying to wake him up. I'm just going to get up, like whatever. So I get up and I comfort her and I put her back to sleep. A couple hours later, she wakes up. Jason, she's nothing. I get up again and I go put her back to sleep. So then when she woke up at like 7 a.m., you woke up for that.
Well, because that's when I woke up and I'm like, it's 7. I was like, oh, she slept well.
In his mind, she slept the whole night through till 7 a.m.
So I told Gabs that when Gabs woke up, I was like, Gabs, she slept till 7 today. She's like, said, no, she didn't. And I felt terrible. Like, I don't even like, it was funny because my mom asked, she was like, did you feel hungover the next day? I was like, I felt too terrible to feel anything but terrible.
Wait. Does he change diapers? My dad changed 2 diapers my whole life. He changes so many diapers.
Yeah. Hello?
He changes all the diapers. Like,
literally, if I am near her and she says, oh, it might be time for diaper change, I'm like, give me here.
He literally takes her out of my arms and goes to change the diaper. Actually, the beginning of her life, I don't think I changed a diaper for like a while. Because Jason, after seeing me give birth, he was like, you're not doing anything ever. I'm doing everything.
I still try to do everything, and Gabs is like, stop it, I can do that. And I'm like,
literally,
no.
To like clean the bottles. He wants to go nap, and he's like, I have to clean the bottles first. And I'm like, go to sleep. It's fine. I can clean the bottles. And he's like, no, I have to do it. Like, he just doesn't want me to do anything ever again after pregnancy and giving birth. But yeah, it's pretty good teamwork over here.
We really got, I would say we really have a very good system, and we both put in as much effort as we can. And keep in mind, all of your support that I don't know why I deserve it makes me be able to work from home, and I literally, at the drop of a hat, I'm there. It's drop of a hat? Did I say that right? Why are people dropping hats? I hate sayings. I fucking hate sayings.
We're not going to get into the fact that Jason hates sayings, because there's actually a lot of them that he really hates.
What's the one I said the other night?
No, the one that you like really, the first time I said it, you were like, that's so stupid. The one that you didn't know was a thing and you thought I was insane.
Oh, the watching spaghetti boil or something.
Someone say it if you know what we're talking about.
What is it? Because I was like watching it or something.
A watch pot, thank you.
Yeah.
A watch pot never boiled. Thank you.
And that to me is just like, I'm like, Gabs, science. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, when I heard that, I really was floored.
You really was.
I was like, because I was I think I was cooking pasta or whatever, and you said that.
The thing is, I didn't even say it in another context. I said it because he was sitting there watching a pot of water. And I was like, Jason, you know what they say about a wash pot?
And I looked at her, I was like, what?
He was like, what? What are you talking about? What do they say?
And then you told me the water wasn't going to boil. I'm like, yes, it is. The stove's on. And then it had to be like a week later. I was like, oh, like if you're like actively waiting for something, it seems like it takes longer. I get it now.
First of all, it was not a week later. I think it was years later. Like, finally.
I don't know. Because I was watching time, apparently.
Oh my God. So, yeah, that's the Jason story of how he thought Aria slept through the night because I got up. He felt so bad the next day, but I was like laughing because I tried to wake him up so many times. And it was just him being like, Gabs, I just won't go to sleep. And then like snoring 10 seconds later. And I was like, okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you going to be able to do this? Gabs, feeding her is really easy. No, the staying awake part.
I didn't do a good job at that.
You didn't.
Okay, so anyway, saying suck. There was one yesterday, though.
There was one yesterday?
Yeah. When we were watching Vanderpump.
Yeah, but I don't remember what it was.
Something about falling off horses. I think I like horses.
Oh, no. Yeah.
I think I like horses. That's not right.
We were talking about how James is sober now. And you said, that's awesome. I hope he doesn't fall off the horse. And I said, wagon.
Which made no sense to me again. I've fallen off a horse, but I've never fallen off a wagon.
That was his response. I said wagon, and he was like, who falls off wagons? I've fallen off a horse before. It's like, okay. So it is now changed to horse. No one say fall off the wagon
I just
anymore.
fucking hate sayings. Like, sayings are so dumb.
This is what I live with, everyone.
All right. So anyway,
speaking of what I live with.
So I think I know some of y'all missed it, but the other night when we were playing with Michael Lopriore and Nego Oryx, we started talking about how I met Gabs. And I believe a few of you wanted to hear Gabs' story. And I know, so if y'all missed that, it was Saturday's stream that I play with? Saturday's stream. So if you want to hear that story, I think it's like towards the end of the stream. But that is my side. And
yes,
Gabs' side.
So I was asked to tell my side of the story of how we met. But in order to do that, I had to go see how Jason told it, which...
Wait. It is my side.
That's fine. No,
I thought you were about to say which is wrong.
No, not you can. That's your side. You are. I don't know why. We're married. We have a baby. I love you.
I love you.
Okay.
You want to get married again?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna get married again. You all want to come?
So no, but I just wanted to see how you told it. But for all of you that were in that stream, he was telling the story while he was being chased by a killer in DBD, right?
Yeah.
So
because he told me that it was actually kind of funny to watch.
It was, for me, for someone who doesn't play or watch video games and has no idea what's going on, and I'm literally just trying to see how he told the story of how we met. He's like telling this pretty cute story, and I'm being like, heal me. I'm like, what? Okay, do I fast forward? Like, I don't know how to. So it was pretty funny trying to watch that back.
And I'm already bad at telling stories to begin with.
I didn't want to say, but he's a really bad storyteller.
I feel, it's funny though. I think people realize that but they don't want to tell me because I have video games as a crutch that I'm distracted. No, it's just that I'm bad at telling stories. No, he's
a terrible storyteller. All of our friends, when he starts to tell the story, they're like, Jason, stop. Gabs, tell the story. Like, they can't even handle him telling a story.
And it's great because then I listen to Gabs tell the story. I'm like, she's good at this. So I know when to shut up.
But then I feel bad because I'm like, I'm not trying to silence you. Like, you can speak whenever you want.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to speak.
Like, you'll let me. But I'd rather you tell a story and me ad lib. Like,
What is that adding to a story?
Here, try it. Start a story. Start a story, Gabs.
I can't. Is that what you're going to add to the story of how we met?
We'll start it real quick.
Okay. So, I'm so nervous to tell it now. The year was 2009.
Yeah! How was that? That was hype, Gabs. Your story is starting off hype.
This is not the Jason I met. You know what? Let's start with
that.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we got. I mean, it's got to be how we met.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the story. So.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here quiet.
You don't have to be quiet. I love you.
Oh!
All right, but don't do that. Guys, I gotta go. So, okay, so yeah, the year was 2009.
2009. How's that comma?
We were living in NYC.
The city of brothers. What is it? The city of apples.
The city of apples. My husband makes me cry every day, but for good reasons. So, yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no, I'm
gonna try to stop interrupting.
I cry when I laugh, but you guys probably know that already.
All right, you know what? How about
Jason
this?
makes
If
me
I
laugh
start
every day.
interrupting too much, y'all, put Jason loading faces in chat. Just start spamming that when I'm interrupting too much, okay? So then I know, like, Jason, shut up. Because Gabs won't say that. Gabs won't stop me on that.
No, I find you very funny.
I know, but if I'm, yeah. Yeah. Throw those loading faces in chat if I'm interrupting too much. Okay, sorry.
All right, so I was 22 years old, working as a singing bartender at a piano bar called The Duplex in New York City. So all the bartenders there were singers. Really fun job. And it's a 2-level bar, and upstairs the piano bar is. Why are you laughing?
Because I love this emote. It's so dumb.
You're not even saying anything.
Wait, I could do that face watch.
That's the Jason. Look like you love me in this picture face.
Is that what that is?
Our engagement photos were so difficult to take. Yeah, that's what you look like in our engagement photos. Jason, look like you love me because you do. Yeah. Jason, look like we're getting married and you're happy about it.
All right, this means this means when we
Okay. So anyway, the bar was 2 levels. Piano bar's downstairs. Upstairs was another bar. And upstairs on Mondays they played the video game Rock Band. And whoever won Rock Band got a free bar tab for the night, right?
Yeah, so when I won Rock Band.
So when Jason won Rock Band every Monday, he got a free bar tab. But I didn't work on Mondays. So for months, we, never met, even though we were in the same bar all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a Monday where I was covering for my friend. And I ran upstairs before my shift to say hi to the bartender. And, I now know this part of the story. Obviously, at the time, I didn't know this part, but I've now heard Jason tell it. So he saw me for the first time when I ran upstairs to see the bartender. And apparently he asked the bartender, "Who is that?"
I asked Lawrence. Because
it was
you
Lawrence?
went and hugged him.
Oh, I thought it was Maddie.
Well, Maddie was talking to you, but it was Maddie Lawrence, but you hugged Lawrence, so I knew, I was like, oh, you know Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
And we were on the same team, I think, that night. So.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so he asked Lawrence, who is the boyfriend of my best friend, Charles.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? It was me, Gabs. So then the next time I was working, so I guess he got the information on who I was. And the next time I was working, he came downstairs with Ian. Y'all know Ian. And sat in the piano bar for the first time. Because that was really not Jason's thing, to sit in a piano bar. So then I was working and I started singing, which I guess he liked. And then he started...
That's one way to put it.
Then he started talking to me. And I actually do remember this conversation because it was, I think it had to be December and it was before New Year's. And because we were talking about, I said something about how I would be working on New Year's So obviously I wasn't going to be kissing anybody because I worked in a gay bar.
I forgot about that.
That
was the first night we met.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason.
Because Jason, who I had just met, and I still didn't actually know his name. Like, he was talking to me for the first time. And I made some joke about how, like, oh, I'll be here, so, like, I don't have anyone to kiss. That's not true. I kissed Melissa a lot, but...
True. And you were working with her that night, I believe, too.
Yeah, probably. I probably kissed her at midnight. But, so he said, I'll kiss you at midnight. And I was like, thank you. What's your name?
Oh! This is probably Jorson, too, by the way, because I'm sitting at a bar.
So that was our first conversation. So anyway, after that, we did become friends. He was already friends, like this Melissa I'm talking about, he was already friends with her. He was already friends with like a bunch of the other bartenders, but he had never been there when I was working, so like I didn't know him yet. And I at that point, like, because this bar, like, it was such a bar of regulars, like if you definitely had a circle of regulars. And they were your friends. I mean, you hung out outside of work, but like, I think this was my first time working in a place like that. Like, it was such a family. So for me, I was like, oh, I don't hang out with my customers. So like, I didn't give you my number for a very long time because I was like, you're my customer, you're my friend. Like,
super long time.
Yeah, like it took a while. But then I think every time I hung out with Melissa, you were there. And like every time because he was already friends with my friends. So like, we kept hanging out at gatherings where like you were already. So eventually I was like, okay, fine, we're friends. Here's my number. Like, but it took me like a really long time. But then we did become friends. And apparently he had a crush on me, I think. I don't know. And I don't know. Every time we would hang out, I would get home to a Facebook message telling me that he had a crush on me. And at the time, this is really weird to talk about now because I cannot go back into that place mentally because it's so weird. But at the time, I was just interested in being friends because I was 22 and living in New York and happy being single. And I just like, I hate when he says I didn't like him because I always liked him as a friend. I really always loved talking to you and hanging out with you. I just like was not looking for a relationship. So every time he sent me a Facebook message, I would be like, I really like you as a friend and I don't want to ruin our friendship. And that probably sucked so much.
I was messing with volume stuff.
Okay.
Sorry.
So anyway, we really were just friends for 2 years. But like he was the friend that I called to go to the movies with, like just the two of us. Like we went on a million movie dates. Our
movie dates were so awesome.
They were like cute, like they were dates.
I didn't even say the fountain story.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's like my favorite story. Yeah, we hung out all the time, just the two of us. We talked. We had like really deep conversations. Like you were one of my favorite friends. But he had a crush on me this entire time. So he also tried to stop hanging out with me sometimes.
That was late.
That was later, but...
You gotta go for our best friend date we had, though.
Okay, so one of our friend dates...
I forgot about that.
We went to the movies and we saw 2 movies. We saw The Social Network, and it's kind of a funny story.
I still have both those movie stubs.
I really liked that movie. Jason still has the movie stubs, which is adorable. And then he walked me home. I lived in Midtown Manhattan, and on our walk home, we passed Lincoln Center, which if you don't know, Lincoln Center has this beautiful fountain right in the middle. And he said,
I have to interrupt you here because like everyone the other night was just like, oh my God, this is a rom-com or whatever. And I'm just like,
it really is.
It really is. Like, and I didn't even tell the fountain story.
Yeah. So we're passing this fountain and he goes, oh, let's go make a wish. So we went and threw a coin in the fountain. And I didn't know until...
We both threw a coin in the fountain.
Yeah. But I didn't know until years later.
But you told me, you're like, I always wish for the same thing.
Yeah. But I didn't tell you what.
No, you didn't.
And then, yeah, well, years later when we were together, he told me that he wished for
you.
Me.
Which is probably not allowed because, I mean, according to genies, you can't wish for love, y'all. Jeez.
It worked.
I still can't believe that, though. Like,
so that was one of our friend dates. Like, we really were
honestly,
friends.
that was my favorite one, though.
Yeah, me
like,
too.
I feel like we were both having terrible, like, weeks or something.
That's what, like, every time we were both in a really bad mood, we would call each other. Like, you were always the person, if I was, like, mad at the world, I called you. Like,
but, like, this day, like, I feel like we were both having terrible weeks, and we were like, you know what? Let's do 2 movies tonight.
Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah.
And then I walked you home, and it was it was nice out, so it was like drizzling, remember?
And we were both like, oh, I like walking in the rain.
And then then I walked you home, which it was a long walk, but it was a nice walk. And that's why we went to Lincoln Center. Okay, sorry. Keep going.
Yeah, but, like, I used to call Jason if I was bartending and, like, you know, none of my regulars were there, and I was in.
Yeah.
And I would text Jason and be like, can you come sit at my bar? I'm bored. And he would, like, come sit at my bar and we'd talk
In, like,
all night.
a second,
like,
I'd be like, Gabs wants me to come. I'm coming over.
But, like, during this time, I mean, I now know, obviously, Ian was telling him he should stop hanging out with me because, like, probably
Gabs
wasn't helping.
Ian didn't think that Gabs...
He didn't think I was ever going to return his feelings. And,
Right.
I mean, I didn't either.
And Ian knew about all my feelings because, you know, he was my best friend. I lived with him.
So, then we're at 2011. I am about to release my very first
Oh, I didn't say this story.
album of original music. It was the first time I'm, you know, wrote music, releasing music, and the first I was having a CD release concert, and it was going to be the first time I was ever singing my music in front of people. So it was a huge deal.
It was huge. Can I time out real quick?
Yeah.
Someone just asked, and I know we both can answer this. Which movie theater did you go to? 68th or 84th? 68th!
Yeah.
Or was it? Yeah, 66. But I
66.
think it stretched between 66 and 68th. But yeah, it was that one. Good call, though. See,
that was our favorite theater. We went there, like, all the time.
That was the one we went to all the time, yeah. All right, sorry. Keep going. It was show night.
So, yeah, so they, Jason and Ian, who were my regulars, every time I saw them at work, I was like, you guys are coming to the concert, right? Like, and they were like, yeah, they made a reservation. I was super excited. Because in my mind, they are my real friends. They're not just my customers. And now keep in mind, when I say they were my regulars, I mean they drank for free, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, wait, tell everyone the rule at the duplex, though, that, like, every bartender got a list.
Oh, we literally gave our boss a list of it. And I think like at least 5 customers that he knew we were giving away the bar to.
Yeah, he knew.
Because, like, and like we were just getting tips and not charging them. So, but, like, in the end, it was still.
But, like, I was on, like, everyone's list.
Yeah, Jason was everyone's regular. So he did not pay for alcohol for 5 years.
If you're wondering where my tolerance comes from.
Yeah. So, but, like, also, you know, they were my real friends. So we get to the day of my concert, and the manager's going over the reservation list with me. And she's going down the list, and then I will never forget this. She goes, oh, Sullivan for 5. Yeah, they canceled. Blah, blah, blah. And she keeps talking, and I went, wait, what? And she goes, yeah, Sullivan, for 5 people, yeah, they canceled this morning. And I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't get a text, nothing. That was how I found out Jason and Ian were not coming to my concert, which I was like, such a big deal. You know, this meant everything to me. So from then on, I was like, cool, we are not friends. They are just trying to get free alcohol. I am their bartender. Like, that's cool. Good to know. Like, awesome. The next time they came to the bar, they straight up ignored me because the outside was open. We also had from March to October, we also had outdoor seating. So they sat outside and didn't come in, and I was bartending inside, and they didn't even come in. And I saw them outside, and I was like fuming. I was so mad. And then Ian and Kevin probably came inside.
Maybe it's Kevin now. Yeah.
To say.
Was it? Yeah, I guess because that was the end of that 2-year friend. So yeah, Kevin.
Yeah. So I think it was Ian and Kevin came inside when I might have sent someone a text, or somehow they knew I was mad. I don't know how, but Ian and Kevin came inside.
I think Melissa was just like, she is mad.
Yes,
like,
somehow
it was like that. Because I think Melissa was working outside or something.
Yeah, probably. No, but the thing
No,
is,
Shafi. Oh, Shafi.
I was the bartender for the outside, so you were still drinking my drinks.
Because
But
Shafi was the
I
one.
was the bartender and Shafi was the server.
Oh, I
so
miss
he
him.
was serving you, but I was making your drinks and you didn't even come in. Like, oh my, I'm like still mad. Oh my God, I was so mad. So, so Ian and Kevin come in to say sorry to me and like give me some lame excuse for why they didn't come. Jason doesn't come inside. So I'm like, all right, I am done. Like, Jason Sullivan, done. And then like every time I saw you after that, you tried to talk to me, and I remember like looking past you, and like and you were like, oh, okay.
So I just want to say it was not my best moment, but it was.
But now I know.
I had to decide. Then I was just like, listen, it's been 2 years, and I have to cut myself off.
He was trying to get over me. Now I know the reason.
But still, what? Like, I could have waited till after the show.
I don't know.
But
I get it.
But it got to the point where I was so just like, I couldn't do it anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, I love going out to the movies with her. Like, I always feel something more, and I just can't handle it anymore. I couldn't handle it. Still not the best way to do it.
Yeah. So I was mad at him for a really long time.
Mm-hmm. I was 2-3 months. I forget how long that was.
Well, so I know that it was May 2011 because that's when I released my first album.
Oh, that's perfect. And then I already remember what moment
Yes.
you're gonna say, but keep going.
Wait, I don't know.
Because that was when it was near Halloween because we were
Well, yeah.
discussing Halloween costumes, and that's
Yeah.
when we first started talking again.
Yeah, so it was that whole, from May, the whole summer, we did not talk.
Mm-hmm.
But I kept seeing him. I mean, he didn't stop hanging out at the duplex. He didn't stop hanging out with my friends. I kept seeing him. So eventually I did get over it, and I was like, whatever. Like, he's still in my life, and whatever. I'm just going to stop being a bitch. And I did get over it.
You were never that. You deserve all of that anger.
I was mad, but now I get it. But
I just didn't do it right. I didn't know how to.
So I did get over it, and we started talking again, and we started hanging out again. So once we started hanging out again, oh, okay, now I know what you're talking about. So I was dating someone else.
You were. I do remember that.
And the night I broke up with him, all I wanted to do, it was a Monday, and all I wanted to do was go to the duplex and see you and play Rock Band with you. But
I didn't know that.
But you weren't there. And I texted you, and I was like, I came here to see you, and you're not here. And you were like, I think you were in Jersey. You were like, oh, I'm visiting my parents. So after that, we started talking again, and then we started hanging out more than we ever did before. Like, all of a sudden, we were each other's best friends. Like, I don't even know why.
Every day.
We were hanging out every day.
I still even remember Ian was like, you're going over Gabs again? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I would go over Gabs because she was in Hell's Kitchen. I was in Astoria. You go to the city. You don't go to Queens.
Yeah, but then once we started dating, we were always at your apartment.
It was cheaper than Hell's Kitchen.
So we started hanging out again.
But it came back
yeah. And then it was about to be Halloween, and it was the first time I wasn't working on Halloween. And we were talking, and I was like, I'm bummed I'm not working because now I don't have a reason to dress up. And he was like, well, we're having a party at my parents' house if you want to come.
So I don't know if you know, I used to, I don't anymore, but used to throw a crazy, I love Halloween, and we'll get back to it once we have our own house and everything, we'll take over.
We used to take Halloween very seriously.
Very seriously. I mean, I would go crazy, and the cool part was because it was everyone at home knew I took it seriously, so that's where I would have it around here. Now we're back here. So my parents would even just be like, listen, you can use our house, and my dad would always help with the decorations. He's like, this year I did a fog machine, but I'm running it through a tube with ice, so the fog sits on the ground. We took over Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
So
that's why I was explaining you should come to.
Yeah, and our parents lived an hour away from each other, so I knew what it meant to hop on the train and be home. It wasn't a big deal. It wasn't I don't know. I feel like a lot of New Yorkers would be like, New Jersey, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh yeah, that's not far from where my parents live. So he was like, if you want to come, and I said, you know what? Yeah, I do. And he was like, what? And I said, yeah, I'll come to the party. Yeah. And he did not expect me to say that I would come to the party.
Well, because Charles was already planning on coming because Ian invited him.
Yeah.
And I think that's what also helped your decision.
Yeah. I was like, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
So then I'm like shopping for Halloween costumes and I text Jason and I was like, I want to be Tinkerbell. Do you want to be Peter Pan? And really, I just really wanted to be Tinkerbell. I mean, there's nothing, everyone thinks that there's like more to that. And I was trying to like I just wanted to dress up like Tinkerbell and I needed a Peter Pan. So like, whatever, everybody. And he was like, yeah. So Jason was Peter Pan, I was Tinkerbell, and Charles was Rufio.
That was, we did so well.
It was the best. Yeah, so I came home with him and went and met his parents. Oh, yeah. So I met his parents. So Charles and I take a train.
That was embarrassing.
Charles and I worked. Bars in New York are open till 4 a.m. So we worked and then hopped on a train at like 6 a.m. or something. So we hadn't slept yet. And then we like got to Jason's parents' house and we walk in and they're just waking up for the day. And we're like, cool, we got to go to sleep. But like we walked in and I'm like, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan, I'm Gabrielle. And they went, oh, you're Gabrielle.
I was like, no, why? They knew about Gabs.
Yeah.
They knew.
So I was like, okay. Pictures or it didn't happen. Oh, we have pictures.
Well, yeah.
They're definitely on my Instagram. So yeah, so then we had a lot of fun. That was Halloween. And then, yeah, so then we went back to the city after that. And like,
yeah,
I remember.
Yeah. I don't think we were there yet.
Still nothing happened at the Halloween party.
Yet.
Like it was a lot of fun, and we
all slept in the same bed. We caught a big bed. It was
Jason, me, and Charles all slept in the same bed.
Charles was in between us,
obviously.
Which still, if he came over, he would still
be in between us. Yeah,
makes sense.
So yeah, I remember getting back to New York that day and like saying bye to you at the train, and I went back to my apartment, and you went back to your apartment, and I remember being like, damn, I miss Jason. Like because we had just been together for so many days in a row. Mm-hmm. That was the first time I was like, oh, okay, I miss Jason. And then I started like realizing that like my feelings were changing, which is very strange to go from like really we're just friends, like I just want to be friends with you, to like 2 years later being like, do I have a crush on this person?
Which
like,
can I add
weird.
something?
Yeah.
So when we started becoming friends again, like it was super fast, and I was going over all the time. I actually was in the mindset of we're just friends. I'm cool with that. We were really good friends. Like I was in that mindset. So I was like done thinking any signs that I thought there were signs before are not signs. We're just friends. So that's where my mind was at as we became friends again. Mm-hmm. Very fast, very, very fast. Okay.
We all miss Jason when we don't see him. Yeah, I miss him when he's in another room.
I don't fucking miss him.
He's my favorite.
I miss you and Aria.
Actually,
Aria. Let's go get Aria. Yeah. Okay, we'll get back to it.
Okay.
By the way, we have no time limit on talk time tonight. I feel like people have asked, and Gabs hasn't been here for a while, and it is her stream, so she's here as long as she wants to talk.
You.
Just want to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So forever. Okay. So yeah, so that was me at the beginning of me like realizing that I maybe had feelings. So I start talking to I lived with 2 friends at the time, and they knew Jason. One of my roommates was also a bartender at the duplex. He knew Jason very well. So I start talking to them, and I'm like, guys, I feel really weird right now. Like I think I like Jason, but I don't, like, this is a strange feeling. And Sam, the roommate who was also a bartender and knew Jason, went, do you maybe just like the attention he gives you? And I was like, no, he's been giving me attention for 2 years and I never cared before. Like, I think like there's something different, and I just like, I'm really confused. So then there was a day where I went to brunch with Ian, just Ian and I, and I talked to him about it, and I said, Ian, I think I like Jason. And he went, you do. You should just go out with him. And I was like, okay, I want to like talk about this more and like really dive into my feelings here. And like Ian's not about that. So he really was not interested in talking to me about it. But he did tell me that I liked Jason. And I was like, okay, thank you. So then, this is November 2011. Jason and I, once we realized that our parents lived about an hour away from each other, and my mom worked at the mall, at Nordstrom, at the mall that we went to all the that like you used to go to and I used to go to, we came up with this brilliant plan. Like, let's go visit all the parents. Let's go like stay at your parents' house and then go surprise my mom at work. Like, it was this whole plan where we planned a cute weekend, that we were both like off work and we are just gonna go have a fun weekend, right? So in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe we'll kiss and then I'll know how I feel. Or maybe we'll just have a fun friend weekend.
Wait, you got time out. I'm reading a lot of comments here.
Oh, sorry.
But Jess, you just really got me. Isn't that a Beauty and the Beast right there?
Yes.
There's something that just wasn't there before.
It's true.
Okay, sorry. That really got me. You win on that one.
So, what was I saying? Sorry. Oh, yeah. So we plan this weekend to go see our parents. And we're like on the train from New York to New Jersey.
And I feel like this was like fresh of both of us talking to Ian separately. And that's why Ian was like, oh my
so
God,
obviously we didn't know that happened, but like,
yeah.
So we get to the train station. We're waiting for one of Jason's friends to pick us up. And I'm like talking about how excited I am to see my mom. And he grabs me mid-sentence and kisses me. And
that was the scariest thing I ever did.
That was it.
And best thing ever.
That was literally it. We have been together ever since. I am so obsessed with this doofus. I can't even go back into the mind. It's weird to tell this story because I can't even go back into the mindset of.
Without you. Like, it's weird.
No. Like, that was it. Like, and we never stopped. It only, like, it just escalated. We never.
It escalated.
We've never had, like, a moment where, I don't know, I just think our love has grown every single day for the past almost like 9 years. Like,
yeah.
And that was just it.
And what's really funny is, I just want to say, that train ride, we were both weirdly awkward to each other.
Mm-hmm. Because I was wondering if you were going to kiss me.
And I'm sitting there like, I think I got to kiss her.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, he kissed me.
Like, we were just sitting next to each other on this train ride. It's like an hour and a half, and we're just...
I think we were listening to music.
We were.
But, like, with the same ear.
Mm-hmm. We were.
Yeah.
We were.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but like that, I'm not even kidding. That was it. There was no slowing down after that. Like,
there wasn't.
We moved in together pretty quickly. Like, we moved to LA after that. Now we have a baby.
We have a baby. The LA story is really funny though, because God.
Yeah.
Because that was, how long into our relationship was that?
2 years.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
It was funny. So I'm working and I get a text from Gabs. She's like, we need to talk when we get home.
I don't think I said it like that. That sounds
okay,
like
but that's what it was
scary.
like to me. That's what it was. I was like, why do we need to talk?
I probably just was like, I have to talk to you about something.
Which,
I guess in text that doesn't sound great.
But so yeah, that's what it was. It was like we needed to talk, and then you can go take it from there.
Oh,
you can take what you were thinking.
So we had lived in New York for 5 years, and we had been together for 2 years at that point. And for me, if you guys don't know, I'm a singer-songwriter. I felt like I had done all I could do for my career in New York, and I wanted to just try LA. Like, I didn't have anything lined up or anything like that. I just really wanted to go see what other opportunities I could have in LA. But I was like super nervous to tell Jason because I was like, all of our family and friends are here. I don't have a job in LA that I'm moving for, or like any kind of opportunity that I already know is there. Like, it's really just on a whim for me to follow like my crazy, stupid dream. And like, he's going to think I'm insane for wanting to do that. So I had like a whole speech prepared that included, if you don't want to go, we do, that's fine. We don't have to go. It's just like something I wanted to like bring up. And I got out the sentence, Jason, I think I want to live in LA. And he said, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, do you want to talk about this? And he was like, when do you want to go? And I was like,
well, I mean, and
okay.
I've told this dream before, I've never had career dreams until, like, I started doing, like, Twitch stuff because I didn't think I could do it. I would watch, but I didn't think I could do it. But, like, I never had career dreams. I was like, Gabs does. I was like, so we are following them goddamn dreams. We did and we did.
We did and we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then we lived there for 5 years, moved home, had a baby.
Moved home because we knew we wanted to start a family with our family. And here we are.
Here we are.
So there's the story for you. Everyone go to bed.
Aria oh, she's already in bed. Good job. Keep doing what you're doing. You're really pretty.
How soon did you guys move after that? It was like 5 months?
I don't remember like when we talked
yeah.
about it, but I know that we were waiting till the end of our lease. So we moved to LA in September.
Uh-huh. But it was at the end of the lease. It was like 5 or 6 months or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that it was like the spring that we talked about it, and then we waited till the end of our lease, which was September. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, one more story, one more chapter. What else? I can tell you why our song is our song. That's a cute story.
Our song is our song. I don't know if everyone knows our song, though.
Well, I'll tell you what the song is, and then I'll tell you why it's our song.
Okay.
I like that story.
There you go. That is a good story.
So when we started dating, Jason gave me a playlist from his iPod.
Wait. Was that when we started dating, or was that when we were friends?
No, it was when we started dating because the playlist, y'all remember iPods? He had a playlist that was to him about me. It was full of songs that had lyrics that reminded him of me. But he made this playlist when we were just friends. And then when we started dating, he told me about the playlist. And he started texting me all these songs that were on it. And we have different tastes in music.
Yeah.
I think we've learned to like each other's music, but like...
No, I don't like Ariana Grande. I don't like pop music.
Well...
You introduced me to the wonders of pop music.
And you introduced me to a lot of things that I didn't listen to before.
Yeah, this is true.
So my point is, when he was texting me all these songs, I didn't know any of them. So I start looking them up and like reading the lyrics, and I was like blushing, like that he thought any of these were possibly about me to him. It was, oh my God. So I picked one of them, I learned it, and then I sang it for him at work.
On birthday, right? Wasn't that a birthday present, or you just did it?
I think I just did it.
I forgot,
but then that became
remember when you did that.
Song.
I was like,
yeah. But that became our song, and that's what we danced to at our wedding.
It is, but there's an end of that song. So myself, I've always been. I think my parents seeing. Growing up with parents who really loved each other and still absolutely adore each other.
They've been married for 40 years.
And they still are inseparable.
They work together.
Yeah. And everything they do is together.
They call each other the best wife ever and the best husband ever.
Yeah.
It's real cute.
So it was really funny because growing up, I was always interested in that. And I was just like, I would always ask my dad. I'd be like, Dad, how do you know you love someone? Being a teenager and you don't know things. How do you know you love someone?
The song was All Star.
Yeah, the song was All Star.
The song is Dark Blue by Jack's Mannequin.
Yes. So I'd always ask my dad. I'd be like, how do you know you love someone? How do you know you love someone? My dad would always say the same answer. You'll know. You'll know. You'll know. That's all he said. That's all he would always say. And I'm like, what the fuck? That is no answer for me. And at the end of Dark Blue, like it's not, if you look into it, like this is where I say songs mean something different to everyone. If you really look into it, that's not what the lyrics aren't what they really seem. But like at the end of Dark Blue, like it's just like you'll know, like you'll know. Like it says that at the end of Dark Blue, and I'm like, hello.
Been alone, you'll know. Yeah, like of all the songs on that playlist, like when I say I blushed, that wasn't even one of, because like there were other songs on there that the lyrics really did make me blush. But that one, I don't know why I chose that one to learn and sing to you, but like it just spoke to me. Because yeah, you're right. If you listen to that or look up the lyrics or anything, it's not like a cute love song. It might not even be a love song. Like I truly have no idea if Andrew McMahon meant that to be a romantic song at all. But to us, it is because it just means something different to us.
Yeah. But I don't know, like
Pony on the playlist. No,
sorry. But you'll know. I just knew. I guess. I don't know.
I guess. Worked out, right? BFFs.
Oh boy.
It is so hot down here.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be.
Did you turn the air off? You did, didn't you?
No.
I thought you did at some point.
I thought I turned it on.
You did? You turned it on. Well, there we are.
You win some, you win some.
What was... All right, so y'all are saying Negs hit 10K, which is great.
Yay!
But what was her original goal? I would love to know. Because I'm glad everyone's owning. And keep in mind, y'all, Negs right now is running a charity for... What is it called? The bail... I forget what it's called. Oh my God, 2K was her... Oh my God, I love that.
That's amazing.
But it's basically the bailout fund. Thank you. So y'all, if you need to, just pop on over there and go give her some love and the bail project. Yeah, I don't know what it's actually called, but yeah, that's really cool. Good. That's what I like to hear.
Someone wants to hear the story of how we met J&J.
I mean, that's all the stories now are shorter, so.
Yeah, but it's funny because I actually met Julian first. Like Julian and I met each other first because if anyone knows Josh Evans, I've done 2 songs with him now, but I did a song with him back in the day called Runnin'. And then he and Julian and their friend Arnold were all doing a show. And I was in the show because I was singing with Josh. So anyway, we did shows in California and then Arizona. And Julian and I actually ended up sitting next to each other on the plane to Arizona for that show. And we didn't know each other. So I remember thinking, this is going to be super awkward. It was only an hour plane ride, but like apparently Julian and I both thought the same thing. We've obviously now told each other what we were thinking. But like we were both like, okay, this is going to be really awkward. I don't know this person. I'm just going to go to sleep. And then we ended up talking that entire plane ride. And then like by the time we landed, I think I texted Jason and I was like, Julian's really cool. And he texted Jenna, Gabs is really cool. Like we should all be friends and hang out. So that's how we initially met. Like Julian and I met first. And then the 4 of us were all at a wedding together. And after the wedding, Jason and I were walking back to the hotel and gonna go to sleep. And Jenna and Julian were standing outside and they were like, you guys want to go get a drink? And we were like, yeah.
We really do.
So we ended up going out, getting super drunk.
Oh my God.
It was a hilarious night. And then we started hanging out like every day.
It really was.
that was it. It's just like when Jason kissed me, that was it. We got super drunk with J&J and that was it. Yeah. Then we were so, because honestly, like LA was a really tough place to live. And Jason and I did not meet people because like it's the opposite of New York. Like we just came from a place where you see your friends all the time. Like you walk out the door and you bump into 10 people on the street that you know. You're just surrounded by your friends constantly. And because you can walk everywhere. LA, you drive everywhere, and like I also didn't work in a bar anymore. It was just like very different. So it took us so long to meet anyone and to have friends. So when we met Jenna and Julian, and they were like normal people, and we had fun with them, like we were so excited to have friends.
Yeah, it was definitely really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how we met them.
Proposal story. I guess your side is probably better.
Oh, you want my side of that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We had a date night planned for a while. I think it had been a while since we like had a date night, like actually like went out to dinner.
Yeah, because this was, and keep in mind, remember when I said I was doing full-time job and full-time streaming? This was during that time. So date night did not happen a lot. Like I did not ever have time because I was really trying to make Twitch work.
Mm-hmm. So, iJustice. Yeah, that was the night
that
of
was iJustice, yeah.
That was so funny. Yeah, so we had a date night planned. And I actually was supposed to work that night. I was a wedding singer at the time, and I was supposed to work, but I guess you didn't know that. And so you
oh my god.
But the director of the band was a friend of mine, and so he texted her and he was like, "Listen, I'm proposing to Gabs that night. Can you like find someone else to cover for her?" So I get an email that I think the whole band got that was like the wedding is canceled. The couple's no longer getting married. Like, you're still going to get paid because it's so soon, you know, before the event. But like, yeah, the wedding's not happening. And I even saw Melinda after that, and I was like, oh my God, that's so crazy that like they called off the wedding right before. And she was like, yeah, I know. Like I planned this wedding with them. Like I've been talking to them for so long, and it's just crazy. And I was like, damn. So I tell Jason like, oh, I don't have to work that night anymore. And he was like, oh, cool. Let's do a date night. Let's go out. And I was like, okay. So that day comes, and I remember being like, he was like, what do you have to do before we go out? And I was like, oh, I have to wash my hair, which like for me, I have a lot of hair. Washing my hair is like a thing, takes forever. So I'm just like sitting around in my PJs, and Jason's like, get in the shower. And I was like, why are you being so annoying? Like, I will get in the shower when I want to get in the shower. And he was like, because I know you. And like, I was like, well, we don't have reservations. We're just like going to this place down the street. It's like not a big deal. But I showered, I washed my hair. And then Jason's like cleaning up the apartment. And I'm like,
I was trying to do it sneaky though.
Yeah, but like, I was like, why are you like making everything so tidy right now? And he was like, I just, want to come home to a clean apartment. Like, we're doing date night. I feel like it'll, and I was like, okay, whatever. Like, that wasn't so weird that you were cleaning the apartment. But then the weird part was, I do everything in the bathroom. I do my makeup and my hair and everything in the bathroom. So I'm like getting ready, and then I come out, and then I went back in the bathroom, and Jason had moved. He had moved all my makeup.
I was so upset you went back into the bathroom.
You should have known. I always do one more like look in the mirror before I walk out the door. But I also am a big slob, and I leave my makeup all over the bathroom counter. So he had moved all my makeup and like put it away, like in a drawer or something, like, which is super weird.
I feel,
he would
honestly,
never
because
touch
it
my
was
stuff.
yeah. Honestly, it feels like such a blur. I feel like I just opened a drawer and it was just like.
But it was like within seconds. Like I walked out of the bathroom and I'm ready, and then I like walked back in, and all my makeup was like in a drawer, and I was like, what the hell? Like, why are you touching? Like that's just not what we don't like touch each other's stuff. If it's there, it's that you do it. So it was like really weird that he did that, and I was like, are people coming over when we get home from dinner? And he was like, no, I just thought like if you wanted to text people, we could hang out with people after dinner. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I had to play that off.
Which is very weird, but like for some reason, I still did not catch on.
Oh boy, I was so happy. I was so nervous.
I was like, all right. So we go to dinner. And at dinner, the entire time we talked about how much we missed our friends on the East Coast. And I think I even texted them.
I think you did.
They didn't answer. And then we walk. Yeah, we went to somewhere we could walk in our neighborhood. And then we were walking home. Oh, and we had just got Melody like 3 weeks before that.
Yes.
So every time we got home at that point, I was super excited to see Melody. So, I mean, I'm still super excited to see Melody every time we get home. Don't get it twisted. But we had her for like 3 weeks. She was a tiny little baby. So we get back to our apartment. We get to the door, and I'm like, yay, Melody. And I'm like all excited. And I'm like looking down, like ready to see the baby. And Jason opens the door, and all of our friends from the East Coast are standing in our apartment holding a candle. And I was just like it was the most shocking thing to all of a sudden see your friends from across the country standing in your apartment. So also, if you don't know, we're obsessed with The Office. If you're not obsessed with The Office, go watch it. Like you have time. So Jason reenacted, if you know The Office, Jason reenacted Michael's proposal to Holly. The part where everyone in the office is proposing to Holly, and she says no to all of them, and then Michael proposes and she says yes. So yeah, we walk in my apartment, and all our friends are standing there with a candle, and they all start proposing to me. So I'm supposed to say no to everyone, but you
didn't say no to anyone.
Yes to all of them. I am engaged to all of our friends. I said yes to everyone. It was great. And then he took me out on our balcony, which was like decorated with lights, and there was like tea lights in the shape of a heart, and the ring was in the middle. And then I think I blacked out, and
I did too.
Yeah.
And then we have a kid.
And now we have a baby. That's how I'm going to end all stories from here on out. And now we have a baby. Like, how did you meet Jen and Julian? And now we have a baby.
Julian and I have a baby now too.
No. This is not Julian's baby. No.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I didn't think we'd be doing a night of how people met and whatnot.
I know, I didn't either.
I thought people would be more asking like, how's things going? Things are going great with the baby. Aria's great, everyone. Jeez.
No one wants to know about Aria's feet because I could talk about her feet. They're really cute. They're like little. You want to love them.
Oh my God. I can't with her. I can't with Aria.
She's
like
the best person ever.
Can we go get her?
Yeah, I miss her. Every time we go to bed, I'm like, can you go get Aria and put her in our bed? And he's like, no. But I love her. I just want to cuddle her. Why can't she sleep in our bed?
Yeah, she will soon.
Okay. How long have y'all been married? Ooh, we about to celebrate our 3-year anniversary on June 10th.
3 years, not 5, Jason.
Yeah, don't ask Jason that question because he thinks it's way longer than it is. But we've been together for like almost 9 years.
Oh.
But he thinks we've also been married the entire time.
You know, time. Fuck it.
Where were we talking about it? And I said something about like, oh, we were talking about when you started streaming. And I was like, yeah, you started streaming the same year as our wedding. And you were like, we got married in 2017? And I said, yeah. And you were like, I thought it was 2019. I was like, that was last year.
I started streaming last year? Wait, I honestly, like, I always tell, like, there's a lot of, like, streamers that, like, do, like, a event stream for their streamiversary. I have no fucking clue when my streamiversary is. So, it's never. I've never stopped, or I've never started, and I'm never stopping, so I'm just here.
It's been a long year this week. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Mel, Jason, I found your
Mel did give a pretty good explanation. Like, I did like one very small stream once, and then like it was like 2 months later when I actually started, I think. Mm-hmm. But honestly,
please talk about
honestly, I'm not gonna do a streamiversary. There's too many things we gotta celebrate.
Aria. So, what do you want to know about Aria? She is the best. Honestly, she's such a happy baby. I mean, she was really cranky today, but other than that, she's a really happy baby. She smiles a lot. She's talking a lot. Every time I try to get her talking on camera, she stops.
Oh, she knows. She knows.
Yeah.
How do you meet Aria?
How did you meet Aria? And now we have a baby.
And now we... Yep.
Aria's got some good burps. She's so pretty, which is weird to say because she has my face. So am I calling myself pretty if I say that she's pretty? Because that's not what I mean. I mean, she's pretty.
She's so pretty.
But she has we're identical twins. Identical.
I think we do have Halloween costume plans already, Sarah.
Oh, we've had those plans for a long time. Are we sticking with that?
I think so.
All right. I'm into it.
It's a move.
Yeah.
I mean, unless we think something else, so.
Gabs, as someone with depression and anxiety, can you talk about what the pregnancy was like with that? Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
That was actually a surprise for all of us.
It was. That's interesting, Megan. I'm just wondering if I'll ever be able to do it. Yeah, I'd love to talk about that. I have suffered from depression and anxiety my entire adult life, like pretty much, not adult. I mean, since I was in middle school, really. But I'm pretty vocal about it. I'm an advocate for talking about it. I want to normalize it because it is very, very normal. And so, yeah, I also thought that would be a thing I would struggle with when I was pregnant. And it was kind of the opposite. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a negative person. I think I'm a realist. And like I'd say Jason's a lot more positive than I am, but I'm
sorry. I try my best. Like I can't stop myself.
I always say like it'd be bad if we had two of my brain, but it would also be bad if we had two of your brain.
We would get nothing done if we had two of my brain.
like you know, you need balance. So but yeah, when I was pregnant, I think I just kind of automatically jumped into mom brain, maybe because it was no longer about me. It was about her always from then on, you know, it's about her. And like, you guys know, sorry, I don't want to cry. You know what happened in the first week of her life. If you don't, I shared it on Twitter. You can go read what I wrote. I probably shared it like a month ago. But a lot of people have asked how I was able to get through that. And my answer is because of her. I have no other choice. She is my first priority always. So my point is that when I was pregnant, I also just immediately like jumped into that part of my brain where I think I was able to be more positive than usual, and like things I would worry about, I suddenly wasn't, because I just all of a sudden was like, it's gonna be good. Like everything, we're doing the right things. I'm healthy. Like, I don't know. It's hard to put into words. Like we talked about it when I was pregnant.
We actually did, and it was late in, like it was like 6 months in, and like to me it was like I try to take notice as much as I can, because like Gabs has taught me so much. You know, me being my stupid self, and you know, but I'm, you know, trying to understand how it works, and Gabs has taught me so much, and like, but like the fact that I feel like we went, you know, a while when you were pregnant, like not even like think like, and you know, that's me being me, but like not even thinking about it, because I'm sure, you know, it's always on your mind, but like, and we brought it up, and I'm like, you've been really great this whole time. I was kind of worried,
because I'm a worrier, like, and like but I also, part of how I deal with my anxiety is I talk to Jason about absolutely everything that's on my mind. And like, you know, maybe that's not for everyone. I'm not saying that is exactly how you should deal with it, but it works for us. Maybe that doesn't even work for all couples. Like,
it didn't, but the way it worked,
because I've heard people say, like, as a counter to that, like, they didn't want to put that on their partner. And like, you know, because I think therapy is amazing. Like everyone should have a therapist. But for our relationship, that's always worked. It's never been like, you've never felt a burden from me sharing everything with you.
But like, you've taught me, because like I'm terribly trying to solve every problem, when Gabs had to teach me I don't need to solve everything, y'all. I just need to listen. So
yeah. So that yeah, I think when I was pregnant and like sharing everything with you, I was just kind of like, okay, well, like, this is what's next on the list, and this is what we're gonna do. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to put into words, and I don't know if I'm making sense in what I'm saying. Like, just kind of like, this is what's gonna happen because this is what needs to happen, and like, that was it. Like, we now are gonna be parents, and this is how I'm going to. I don't know. Am I making any sense? Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I think you're making sense. I mean, of course, I lived it with you. So.
Yeah. So to answer your question,
some more? I've been drinking a lot of this. How about I give you some more?
I mean, I'm like 21 again. Not drinking for 10 months is wild, y'all.
All right, we'll finish this bottle. I'll give you that. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hope.
And now you have a baby.
Now we have a baby. See, it's the best ending to any story. Yeah. So I don't know if that answered your question at all. I don't know if all pregnant people with depression and anxiety,
I think it's different,
handle it well. I'm sure it's different for listen, every pregnancy is different, every baby is different, everything is, there is nothing the same, and every mental health issue is different. Literally nothing's the same. So I can't say, you know, because you hope to go through this someday, I can't say that it will be the same for you. I'm just saying, for me, I think that because I jumped into mom brain, that somehow helped me be less worried, even though I'm constantly worried as a mom. Like, I obviously never want her. Jason said he bought a first aid kit. So we have a first aid kit in the house. And I was like, well, she's never allowed to get hurt. But we don't need that because she's never getting hurt. I will freak out. But yeah, I don't know. I think I just was able to maybe compartmentalize and voice my concerns better.
And I like that you can talk about it too. Like,
yeah, that's always been a solution for me. Is I'll talk to Jason like, listen, I am very aware that what I'm about to say doesn't make sense. Maybe sounds crazy. Didn't come from anywhere specifically, but this is what's in my brain right now. It's making me feel terrible, and I need to tell you. And like, that's how, and he's like, okay. And then I tell him, and I'm like, I'm freaking out about this thing. It's making me feel horrible. It didn't come from anywhere. It just is happening. And he's like, okay, well, I can tell you that you have every right to feel that way. And you know, it's going to be okay. Like, that's pretty much how we.
Yeah, like, again, I and believe me, there's times and sometimes I even catch myself be like, I'm trying to solve a problem right now. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This is not something I can solve. Like, I have to catch myself. And I'll even say, I'm so sorry, Gabs.
Yeah, and because I'm like, this isn't a problem for you to solve. This is just a problem that I want to tell you is happening, you know?
Yeah. Someone said, Gabs, did you always want to know you have kids? I think there's something that Gabs and I actually just talked about while we were walking the other day, is that, like, Gabs and I literally talk about everything.
Absolutely,
like
everything.
there is not, if there is something, like, and especially big decisions we are not on the same page for, we will talk it out and just make sure we're on the same page. We knew where we stand with kids early on in our relationship. We knew, like, listen, we're talking about, in 1 or 2 years we're going to be buying a house, and like, we're on the same page about all of this stuff. Like, we talk, and I think there's a lot of big decisions that a relationships, like, just like wait till that comes up and then they decide. No, we literally had, like,
We've been talking.
I wouldn't say we're planner. Well, Gabs is a planner.
I'm a planner.
I wouldn't say we're
we
planners,
talked
but
about
we
our
like,
wedding for years before it happened. We talked about babies for years.
We talked
before.
about how we're raising our kids.
Oh yeah.
Before we were even thinking about trying.
And now because we know in the next year or two we want to buy a house, we're now talking about what we want in a house.
And what we want in a school district and what we want in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Like
we
are like, so there is like, there's just something like, don't stop talking. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I think that works for us to share absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are planners. I am a planner. Jason's not. I do just want to mention, because someone just said, so no postpartum. That's great. I wouldn't say that. Postpartum is obviously a very real thing that happens, postpartum depression. And unfortunately, because I did experience something that was very unplanned and shouldn't have happened, I was grieving at the same time as learning how to be a new mom. So it's not like I can separate the two. But I do think it, like, when I think about it now, it feels like it was years ago and it was literally 10 weeks ago, but it's been a long 10 weeks and a fast 10 weeks at the same time. I mean, it's been a crazy time, you know, and there's a pandemic happening, you know, it's been a lot, but I do think I experienced some sort of postpartum, because I do remember, thank goodness my mom was with us for the first 2 weeks when we got home from the hospital. That was amazing. And there, so Aria was not an easy baby from the beginning. She, for the first like 3 or 4 weeks, I would say, wasn't even able to be awake without crying. So it was constant screaming. So yeah, I mean, obviously that's going to take a toll on anyone's mental health on top of like new motherhood. And I was grieving. So yeah, I mean, I remember I kept like my entire pregnancy, I could not wait to hold her. I just wanted to hold her in my arms. The thing I looked forward to most was the moment they placed her on me after I had her. Like, I could not wait to hold her in my arms. And then those first couple weeks, like, I kept handing her off to my mom. Like, I wasn't able to. Yeah.
But that's why you all know I took days off, and Jen and Julian stepped it up for us, which was very, very amazing.
Yeah.
Something that I just couldn't believe. Like, great fucking friends right there. And you know, it was honestly, it was a time that I feel like all three of us needed to give our like 300%, and it was good. I mean, it was.
Now I literally never want to put her down.
Like
Jason's like, I'll take her, and I'm like, no, I'm not done. Like, I'm obsessed with her.
We were saying the other day, like, how, like, after that first month, like, we are like.
It was a really hard first month, but and it's still hard. I'm not pretending like
it's not like it's
still hard. I'm not done grieving. She's not a perfect angel every single second of every single day. You know, like it's all still really hard, but like, yeah. So I do think I did experience some sort of postpartum, but it's just hard to say, okay, this
between
was postpartum
everything.
And this was grieving and this was just being overwhelmed. You know, it's just hard to say that, but yeah, it is a lot. And now we have a baby. But it's a lot. It gets better every day. It does.
It really does. And I think also, like, when you start to be a parent, like, even though you can watch as many videos and stuff as you want, but your body's not ready. Like, and I'm not saying like recover. I'm just saying
yeah, that too.
Like your mindset of like, okay, she needs to eat. She needs to like, oh, you know, like you're waking up, like we have a baby, like, and now we have a baby.
Sometimes you legit forget.
Like
there were days where we would be like standing in the kitchen eating, and then we looked at each other and we were like, did you just forget we had a baby? Yeah.
Like, it's something that is like, I don't know, like, it's a mindset you get in. And so, like, as it's like now being like, you know, like really, you know, after a little bit, you're just like, okay, we got this mindset now. And like, we have our, we have a system right now that works for right now, which we know will
change.
I mean, it changes.
Her schedule is
but
constantly changing. The fact that she's on a schedule is a change. You know, at first there's no schedule, and that's overwhelming. And then we got her on a schedule, and that's cool. And then it changed, and yeah. But we are very much obsessed with her. There's nothing in the world I can compare to this
There's
feeling.
nothing. Yeah.
I'm so madly in love with her. I can't stop kissing her. I don't want to put her down. I miss her right now.
She's pretty great.
She's pretty great. Sometimes we look at each other and go, I love Aria. She's pretty great.
Oh man. It's good though. Like, I mean, it's honestly like, you know, this is something that I don't know. Being a parent, it's great so far.
It is.
I mean, I know there's going to be tough times, but goddamn, I love it already. I don't care how tough it gets. I love this shit.
Yeah, worth it. And, you know, of course, with everything that's happening in the world right now, it makes you think like, okay, how do I want to raise this human in this world? You know?
We're going to raise a human that's going to be a human that loves everyone.
Good human who is accepting and loving and open and educated.
Yes, this is very true.
I remember when Gabs was asking if she could kiss her baby, and we were all like, you better kiss that baby. Yeah, because they tell you not to kiss the baby's face. But I was like, but it's my baby. Can I kiss her face? My lips are glued to her cheeks. I cannot stop kissing her. I love her so much. Oh my God.
I can't deal with it. Like, she's so adorable.
She's just the best. I love her so much.
I agree.
Do you kiss her feet? Yeah, I do. Yeah, every time we give her a bath, I'm like, let's wash these feet because mommy kisses them.
Oh my God. I said her name twice before she was born.
Yeah,
the first time was a talk time, which Gab realized and I didn't.
Realize it.
But then just to get used to it, I would stop saying her name even to Gabs, so I could get used to it talking on stream. And then like I want to say a week before she was born, I texted Gabs. I just said her name on stream again. Damn it.
And I was like, whatever.
But I'll tell you what, whoever was there for when I did say the name twice, none of you ever.
Yes, thank you for being respectful and not like
none of you ever
media.
repeated it. None of you ever tweeted it. Like, I mean,
I do appreciate it.
God damn it, you all are amazing.
No, we didn't do a gender reveal. We just found out at my ultrasound, which was very exciting.
Yeah, it was exciting.
Both our moms were there.
But like, I don't know. We think like that's, I don't know. We both kind of were like, nah.
Yeah, they're just not our thing, but that's okay.
Yeah.
But yes, I do appreciate that no one shared it on social media. That was the thing. We told like our family her name and people close to us her name, but I just didn't want to put it on social media until she existed. Like I just didn't. It wasn't like a big secret. I don't know. That's part of like announcing that she's born is announcing her name, you know? So anyway, for those of you who knew her name for a very long time before she existed, thank you for not sharing it.
Yeah, y'all are the best. I didn't think y'all were good secret keepers. So you want to know a secret?
Do we have any more
I'm
secrets?
pregnant! Me this time.
I'm not. Cheers.
Oh, shit. Here. No, I'm joking.
Aria is such a cute name. Thank you.
I knew it. Oh my God. Is my belly showing that much?
Jason's giving birth to White Claw.
Yes.
Did y'all have a boy name? We did.
Yeah, but obviously we're not sharing that because
we're not.
You know, no.
Oh, okay. We didn't have a boy.
Yeah, we didn't. But like, if we need to use in the future, which people have asked, we are just playing everything by ear.
Yeah. It honestly, you cannot possibly make that decision right after you have a baby.
We thought about that too. We're like, there's no decision yet. Like,
no.
We'll just let life happen. And
yeah. Because I know people who are like, oh, I can't wait to have another one immediately. I know people that are like, I'm never doing this again. And either way, I think that's an impossible, firm decision to make right after you have a baby. Like, there's no way.
I agree. Congrats, Jason. What symptoms are you experiencing? I am glowing!
He keeps telling me that he's glowing, by the way. This isn't a thing he just said right now. He actually keeps telling me that he's glowing. He said, we FaceTimed with Ian today, and he told Ian he was glowing. And Ian was like, okay.
I am. Look at me.
Look at me.
Look at me. Oh, I'm just shiny. Isn't that the same thing?
I guess. Jason made me buy an expensive mask from Sephora because I had a sample of it, and he loved it, and he needed it.
It was exfoliating. It's like sand on your face. And I thought Gabs was pranking me the first time we used it because it looks like mustard.
It's yellow. It looks
like mustard. And I'm like, are you making me put mustard on my face right now?
Is Mel still here? I haven't seen her name. I don't know if she's still here.
Mel would probably know the mask, wouldn't she?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It actually, like, all right.
It's only like $45, but that's expensive for skincare.
Yeah. But I was like, it's not $45 if both of us are using it. We're splitting it.
It was a nice mask, though. I liked it.
Oh, Mel is here.
Oh, I was just talking about skincare, so I was wondering if you were still here. Hi, I love you. Is it Glam Glow? No, it's Summer Fridays.
Ew, and it's mustard flavored. No, not flavored. Mustard colored.
Oh, boy.
But honestly, like, I hate the feeling of the sand on your face, but after I used it, like, oh my God, I didn't want to stop touching my face, which you can't do. Don't touch your face after you
I'm so
face
sorry.
clean.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
But it was so cool. I was like, oh.
Yeah, this is what it's like when we do skincare. He's like amazed at all this stuff. Because I do skincare every night, y'all. Like I skip a night here and there when I'm tired. But like I pretty much have a skincare routine. So Jason sometimes pops in the bathroom and watches me.
What are you doing?
And then he's like, do I need that? Should I do that to my face? And I'm like, sure. So sometimes he'll be like, yeah, he'll feel his nose and he'll be like, Gabs, I think my pores are clogged. Can we do skin?
I can feel it.
Okay.
You said I can, but I totally can.
Okay.
Right now, they're good.
You can see it.
Look at my face.
You want me to look at your face?
No, you can look at my face.
I love your face. I can touch your face.
Well,
you can't touch your face.
Wait, was the one time she had just like done like skincare routine, and I went to touch her face, and you said, "Get your meat hands," or what is your bacon grease hands
like,
or whatever.
He was like eating deli meat or like pepperoni or something. He had like just been eating meat with his fingers. And then I had just washed and moisturized, and he went to like touch my face, and I was like, "Get your meat fingers away from my face."
It really got me on that one though. I was like, that was good. But you're right. She's right.
He was eating meat with his hand.
I didn't think about that I was eating meat though. I just wanted to touch Gabs' face. Good thing Gabs was keeping tabs on what I was doing.
I always know what you're doing.
Hashtag Gabs tabs.
That's not true. I don't always know what you're doing.
That is true, because sometimes you're like, Jason,
like, what are you doing? Like today on FaceTime with Ian, you were making so much noise, and we were both like, we group FaceTimed Ian because Jason was down here and I was upstairs.
I was doing some work.
We group face, and Ian was like, "Oh, that's why you're group FaceTiming me, because you're not in the same room." Or Jason was like, "Yeah, I gotta do work." So Ian and I are talking to each other, and all we hear in the background is like.
I thought it would noise cancel.
we like couldn't hear each other. And I was like, what are you doing? See, I never know what he's doing.
Well, I was setting up this mount today.
Look at Melody. Look at her.
Look at her. Oh, does everyone need to see her? Hold on.
Yeah.
There's Melody right there on her back. The last time someone saw her sleeping like that on the couch, someone was like, "Is she okay?" I was like, "She sleeps on her back. Like this is exactly how she sleeps."
Yeah, because babies gotta sleep on their back.
Baby's gotta sleep on. We should swaddle her. She would love it. No, she would.
She would hate it.
Oh wait, I don't have a button for talk time screen. I gotta go back. There we go. She looks drunk.
She is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she like sleeps and relaxes in odd positions. Like whenever anyone sees a picture of her, I'm like, yeah, this is very normal. She sits like a human. She sits up.
It's weird.
In a chair.
Although
so
lately,
weird.
anyone else have long hair cats? Lately, Melody's mats have been out of control.
I feel like because ever since we brought home a baby, she has been
She can't
weird.
give herself mats though.
I don't know, like because it's been bad ever since. I feel like she did it to get attention from us or something. Like she's acting out by like, not that that's the thing you do. I don't know. But she has been weird ever since.
Jim's here. Jim! Oh,
Jim, come over.
We told him we want him to sit outside. Didn't we tell him that recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, come sit outside.
Yeah, come over.
She's not doing it on purpose, right?
I don't know. I'm just saying it's been bad ever since we brought home a baby, and she has been very weird.
Yeah. Well, she's starting to cuddle a lot more now.
She's starting to get better, yeah. But she still doesn't like, because she used to sleep in bed with us. She sleeps between our pillows, and she hasn't done that ever since. And I used to wake up to her every morning in my arms. She doesn't cuddle with me, but she's getting better. Like she'll at least hop up on the couch when we're sitting there. So she's like starting to get better. She actually licked Aria's head the other day, so she's now acknowledging that she exists. Aria hasn't acknowledged that Melody exists. But yeah, but she has terrible mats.
See, this is what I was thinking. Bethany said it, is that it could do with seasonal coats.
Yeah, but it hasn't been this bad. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, it's true. And
know.
also stress changes, which I see her still grooming, which is weird. But maybe, I guess it's different or less or something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
She's showing you that she trusts you? How?
But either way, like, it's just been bad lately, and it's upsetting. Like,
she hasn't had bad mats in, like, years. When she was a baby, she did.
It's getting to the point where it's just like, I want to get one of those portable groomers, the ones who drive to you.
Well, yeah, but that's probably not a thing right now.
Well, not right now it isn't, but eventually.
Yeah,
I'd like to do that.
She won't let us, like, help her.
Yeah, like she has to be super tired, and she has to be in cuddle mode with both of us.
Yeah, like
because
Jason has to distract her.
I distract her, and Gabs gets
and then I'm like a ninja, and
you are so good at that.
Ninja.
She is not senior. She's
4.
I always forget her age. Well,
she's 4.
Forgetting ages is kind of my thing now.
It is. How old am I?
30?
Sure.
Wait. 31. How old am I?
35. You're gonna be 36 really soon in August. It's June now.
Actually, Jim just said the portable business is booming right now.
Oh, really? Oh,
so maybe we should. Let's look that up tomorrow.
Is that a thing here? I know it was a thing in LA.
Oh, everything's a thing in LA.
I know. That's what I'm
saying. Looks like I'm smoking this thing. I don't smoke, everyone. I really don't. I hate it. It tastes disgusting and it's nasty.
Melody.
She looked.
She looked and then she was like, I'm sleeping. Leave me alone. It is so hot down here.
Cork cigars, yeah. Is that a potato? It was a potato, yes. Oh, they're actually saying, okay.
What?
All right. There are portable groomers by me, and I'm about an hour from you. Okay, so we should look that up then.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim said they're all around. All right.
Okay.
Let's figure it out.
Yeah, she's got really bad meds, and she won't. We tried, and she won't let us.
He's gonna be so angry at us.
I know. I hate it.
By Canwall. Oh my god, Negs is almost at 17K.
That's
Her goal was
amazing.
3K.
Oh my
We
God.
do not shave her, but I feel like with how bad these mats are, we might have
whole
to.
life.
Well, I feel like with how bad these mats are right now, we might have
Don't lie.
to.
You've been wanting to shave her ever since we got her, and I'm like, then why did we get a long-haired cat? We could have just got a short-haired
because
cat.
I just want to see what she looks like without hair.
Not as
I
majestic.
can't even. Well, she'll grow it back.
She's so beautiful. Why would you want to do that to her?
I mean, no. Listen, I love the fluffiness,
She's
but I want to.
literally the prettiest
I am
cat in the world.
interested in how she looks.
Shave your own head. No, don't. No, 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 no. No.
10,000 subs.
No.
10,000 subs, Gabs? You wouldn't agree to that?
No.
To shave my own head on stream?
No.
Gabs, that is such an unreachable goal.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Come on.
You didn't think Jenna was going to dye your hair blue.
Also true. You wouldn't,
Facts.
for 10,000 subs, you wouldn't want me to shave my head?
No. I never want you to
It would
shave
grow
your head.
back so fast.
Your hair does grow fast, but no. No.
10,000 subs.
No. You have great hair. Don't shave it. No. Stop looking at me like that. Like it's a fun thing you're going to do tomorrow.
All right, no, wait. Everyone, we didn't make it a thing. Stop.
Guys,
Also,
listen,
again,
if he hits 10K, that's great, but he's not shaving his head.
ah,
No. No.
no, wait, no,
Stop it.
Someone said 9,995 to go. No, so, I mean,
No. I'm not saying yes because you're then no.
it'll grow back so fast.
Okay, first of all, you can't do it before Justin and Andrea's wedding.
I would never hit 10K before Justin and Andrea's wedding.
I don't know. These people are crazy.
Because keep in mind, it's not
Look
like
at what they're doing.
remember,
already.
it resets every. All right. The alerts are muted for YouTube. So because anyone that's missed anything from Talk Time, by the way, we have the alerts muted and we have copyright free music. Thank you, Harris, again. Because we want to put Talk Time on YouTube so people can go back and watch it. Stop. I can wear a wig. I have my Steve wig.
I'm just picturing Marshall and How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Like that would be you.
Come on.
No.
Agree to it.
Please no. I really don't want this to happen. I want you to hit 10K subs, but I don't want you to shave your head. Come on, I got on board with the blue hair, okay? You can have blue hair for the rest of your life.
I would grow. Shaving my head would grow back quicker than getting rid of blue hair.
Yeah, but I'm cool with the blue hair now. It's your thing.
So can I do it tomorrow?
No, because we have Justin and Andrea's wedding.
Damn it.
Dye your hair pink then? He actually doesn't want to. He wants to keep it blue.
I do. I really do. I thought about pink, but
All I'm
pink
hearing
apparently is very tough to for upkeep.
Yeah, I bet it is. I did purple once, and that was really tough.
I don't know, Gabs. What? All right. Let's say I hit it, and it's after Justin and Andrea's wedding.
You guys.
I would do it on stream too, for sure. Actually, you know how I would do it? I'd go stand in the room camera, everyone, and I would stare at you while doing it. I would, you know how I'd done it with a White Claw? That's how I would do it.
Oh,
But that's not now.
not ever.
All right. How about this? How about we revisit that after
Jason and Andrea's wedding.
See, everyone's saying Gabs, please.
Guys.
Gabs, we would
don't make
not
me the villain here.
All right, listen.
What?
We would not hit because remember subs. This is such a tough goal to hit. Think about it.
Yeah, but
subs reset every month.
I know.
So like it might happen like a year from now. But when it finally does, that's when.
I just feel like, what if we need to have a photo shoot with Aria and you're bald? Oh, boy.
So what do you say?
I'm so afraid to say yes. What if it's someone else's wedding? What if it's...
All right. Don't think about someone else's. My brother's is really the only thing I care to look how they...
Only because Andrea requested.
My hair grows so fast.
It
like,
does.
you know this.
No, it does.
This is a huge goal.
All right.
Wait. So what are we talking when I shave my head? Can I have a little bit of hair? Like I would just do like...
Yeah, like how
like I
bald?
wouldn't do the smooth. I would just do the buzzer. Like...
Right.
It would just... So there'd be like a
buzz,
tiny bit of hair.
A buzz cut. Oh my God. I hate this.
Gabs, you just agreed to it.
I hate this so much.
All right. So it might happen next year, but now we know. When it happens, oh my God,
A mohawk.
It'd be the worst.
That.
Next year's TwitchCon, everyone's waiting. And they're just like, you have to shave your head for TwitchCon. Fuck, I want blue hair.
Yeah, that's the thing. You want blue hair, so you don't even want to do this.
No, I'm not doing an eyebrow. I'm sorry. Because I don't know if they grow back. Which isn't that what Lo Priori did? I think he did it for St.
Jenna
Jude.
shaved her eyebrows. Did they ever grow back? I don't know.
So there you are. 10K.
Oh my God.
I'll shave my head on stream.
This. I don't like this. R.I.P. Jenna's eyebrows. Yeah, see, they didn't grow back, did they? They grew back. She reshaved them. Of course she did.
Oh my God. Lopes waxed part of his legs, all of his armpits, and all of his eyebrows for St. Jude's. Oh, I gotta love him.
Oh boy. Gabs agrees to this.
Thank you all so much for the hype train. I'll read all the alerts after talk time. A blue mohawk. Oh my God. But there you go. Just something for the future you get to look forward to. Jim just said shave your head and dye your eyebrows. Jim!
Jim! Of course Jim's on board.
Jim, so for those of you, I know we do have newer people here. Jim in chat is my older brother. And I want to say Jim has never not been on board with anything.
Yeah.
He's always just like, yep, do it. Yep, do it.
Jim's your hype guy.
Jim is my hype guy. He's just always been. And you know what's really cool too? Like he's one of the family members that when he knew like how serious I wanted to take Twitch and whatnot, he literally was just like did all his research and like and I think while
Jim's
doing
like,
that research, Jim is now hooked to watching Twitch.
Yeah, but he's the most supportive.
He really is.
Yeah.
He always has been.
Hearts and sweet sweets for Jim. Was that good? Is that what you do?
Yeah, try it again.
No.
God, I love you. Oh my God.
Dye Melody blue. No.
No, Melody goes untouched always.
Melody is majestic.
Melody knows. She knows. She's like, what are they talking about me?
Her ears were just like, Shave Melody and Jason. No.
Jim just said, I'm out. I feel like he just dropped a mic. It's gone.
let Gabs wax your legs. You know, we're really close, but that's not a thing I want to do.
Yeah, Gabs wouldn't want to cause pain to me.
No, I would not.
And
no, I don't want you to be in pain ever.
Yeah, I would never. Yeah.
No.
I mean, I would let you. My threshold for pain is very, very up there.
Yeah, but I don't want to cause it. Unless she's in labor. Listen, I didn't mean to rip the arm hair out of his arm.
It was not like the movies. You'd be like, "Oh, fuck you," or whatever.
Oh,
it wasn't anything like that.
No, he was just. I needed him, and he was standing right next to me.
Yeah, she was just holding. Like it was her. Yeah.
But I held his arm with both my hands.
You did, and then she did like she would turn. She'd squeeze and turn. Yeah.
I didn't like mean.
No, she didn't mean to, but like she just had her support arm.
Support arm. Yeah, because I remember there was a time where you had to go like get our bag from the car, or
yeah, because it took me forever to go get it because I was like, I think I can go get it.
What are those? There was something you had to go do, and you were like, I can't leave, and I was like, yeah, it's fine, go. And you're like, Gabs, I can't, and I was like, no, it's fine, wait. And I was like having a contraction, and I was like squeezing his arm, and then I was like, okay, go now, and then I was like, wait. Like every time I had one, I was like, you literally can't leave myself.
Like it probably wasn't until you had, it wasn't until the epidural.
Yeah.
So like I didn't have any of our like bag supplies or anything.
But like, the nurses were amazing. I mean,
I didn't have my Switch or 3DS at the time until like you had the epidural. So like, you know. Oh, don't RIP Jason's arm. Gabs was birthing a baby.
Yeah, that wasn't a fun time. But the nurses were super amazing. Like, I couldn't have gotten through it without Jason and the nurses. Nurses everywhere are amazing.
Seriously, like...
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
They really are. They were awesome. Oh my God, it was so cool too. So when I went to get the bag, by the way, I had to go through where we came in, and it was, you know, the nurses who loved Gabs' hair. And I walked out and came back in with a bag, and they were like, "Oh, she's having a baby." I'm like, "She is." And they're like, "Yeah." And they were all like excited. And I was like, "That's so nice." And then as I was walking back, all the nurses at the desk were just like, "She's making progress," because she wasn't for so long.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I was like, everyone's like so excited. I was like, I love this right now. Like it was really cool.
Yeah, they were amazing. Because I also was squeezing a nurse's hand, but then I can't do that to a stranger. Like,
yeah.
That's why I had both hands on your arm. But yeah, oh my God, they were amazing.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yay, nurses. Yeah. Oh, real. Yeah.
By the way, thank you all for that hype train too. I am going to read everything. Oh my God. I just look at the feed and with the gifted subs.
Labor and delivery nurses are next level awesome. They really are. Like we had several throughout because I was in labor from 5 a.m. till she was born at 11:30 p.m. 11:33 p.m. Yeah, so it was a long day.
11:36, like my
No,
age.
11:33.
35.
No.
34.
Someday she's gonna ask you what time she was born, and you're not gonna know.
But I'll know her birthday.
Because it's St. Patrick's Day.
I won't know how old she is.
Come on, you gotta know how old our daughter is.
Well,
you did ask me today.
She is 10 weeks because you said it today.
Might be 11 weeks now.
Ah, shit. Which, by the way, we were talking the other day, and I know if you say it correctly, I am 36.
No.
Because I had 36 birthdays.
Okay, because we were saying that the day you are born is your actual first birthday. It is literally your birthday, the day of your birth. So that's your first birthday. So like in those terms, you've had
37.
Oh my God.
Wait, shit.
Still no.
Math.
go to bed.
Everyone go to bed. Someone just said that's how they calculate birthdays in Korea. Really? That's interesting.
So Jason's 40.
Yeah? I mean, I feel 40. Is it possible to feel 40 and 20 at the same time?
Yeah.
That's 30. Split the difference. Split the middle. Down the middle. Down to the difference.
I can't get into this again with you. The last time we did this, you were saying you felt 36, but it was like only a few months older than your age. So it's like, how do you feel a few months older than you are?
I always feel older.
Yeah, but like, I understand when people are like, oh, I feel, it's usually like a big gap between the age they are and the age they feel. But you're saying you feel.
Why are you laughing right now?
Because you're saying you only feel a few months older than you are.
So that's good, right?
But like, it doesn't.
If I'm only a few months older than I am, like, I am pretty close to being on point.
But how do you feel a few months older?
Gabs, it's a feeling.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I feel it. Like, I'm in tune with the numbers of the trips around the fucking sun and the stars, and I'm 36. Cheers, everyone.
Okay.
I'm also a Leo.
Okay, that's true.
Yep.
So that's good. You know your birthday.
August. I just realized I didn't say the date, but I do know my birthday.
I thought you were just going to say August. Like, August is your birthday.
It's August.
Does everyone know that we're skipping Jason's birthday this year so that he needs to know if it's a...
But we realized it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I was going to tell everyone not to wish him a happy birthday on August 1st and see if he knows
Because I would forget.
it's his birthday.
I would definitely forget if no one said anything.
But his grandmom always calls him.
Always calls and sings happy birthday and says how much she loves Gabs.
Yeah, so she's going to ruin it. She used to leave Jason the exact same voicemail every
year
of his life.
She would sing happy birthday and be like, happy birthday, I love you. And then she would hang up. Because it's always, by the way, it's always super early in the morning, and
so that's
it's your birthday. Like, I don't wake up in the morning. So the year she met Gabs, which I don't remember what year into dating you met Grandmom, but she was like, she finished singing. She was like, happy birthday. She finished singing happy birthday. She was like, happy birthday. Tell Gabs I love her. And I was like, damn it.
I stole his grandma. I love her so much. She's the best. We went to see her a couple weeks ago, like from a distance, of course, which is very sad. But
I know
she's been so sad that she can't hold Aria, and we were like, all right, we gotta at least like go stand far away and show her Aria. So we did, and she was like, "This is killing me. She's what, like 85 or something."
Is she 85?
I think so.
If she's 85, I'm 36.
Logic. So anyway, she was like, this is killing me. I just want to hold her so bad. And I want to hug you, Gabs. And I was like, not Jason though, right? And she goes, no. She's the best. Did you present Aria to your grandma Lion King style? I wish we should have.
It was too bright outside.
Yeah, it was really sunny. Aria was asleep the entire time in the car seat. Grandmoms are the best. Yeah.
Yeah. You're the best.
You're the best. Aria's the best.
Aria's the best.
Yeah, someone said I miss having a grandma. I did not have grandparents.
Like early in your life, right?
Yeah, I lost all my grandparents like really early. So when I started dating Jason, it was so nice to have grandparents again. So sorry, not sorry for stealing your grandma. I love her.
No,
She's my grandma.
She loves me.
She does.
Loves you more.
She does. We have a connection. She reminds me of my bubby.
Which is so cute. Like, I love that.
My bubby.
And your mom met her, which...
She loves my mom. Oh my God. She always asks about my mom. She loves my mom. But she reminds me of my mom and my bubby. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe I should find someone so I can steal their family. See, I think the balance is if you love your family, but you also love your significant other's family, you know, because I love my family, but I also am so grateful for my in-laws. I have the best in-laws. Oh my God, I am so lucky. Like, my brothers-in-law are awesome. My parents-in-law are awesome. I stole Jason's grandmom. I mean, it's the best, but I also very much love my family. But yeah, I feel like we've experienced like significant others who did not like their own family and then like didn't want them to hang out with, you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah. So I feel like you gotta find that balance. But yeah, that was always important to me with who I married. I had to be close to their family too, because I can't imagine like not.
It's
like,
weird.
People who don't like their in-laws. That's sad.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Someone was asking how long we've been married. 5 years.
3 years.
Coming up on 5 years.
Coming up on 3 years.
5.
We've been together for 9.
10.
Been friends for
20.
But our 3rd anniversary is on June 10th.
3rd anniversary.
No, now you're always going to think it's our 3rd anniversary because that's going to be in your head.
Oh yeah, I should get that out of there.
Jason, it's our 30th anniversary. Oh, that works.
I was gonna say, are you kidding me? That works. Oh, I can't wait for our 3rd anniversary then.
What are we doing for our anniversary?
Our 30th?
Our 3rd. The one that's in 9 days.
I don't know. Are we allowed to do anything?
We can eat sushi and drink champagne.
Oh, that's all. That's been our celebrate. We were saying like how spring we have every possible celebration.
Okay, so wait, let's go through this. March, Aria was born.
Wait. Start with February Valentine's Day because we do Valentine's Day.
We love Valentine's Day. So February is Valentine's Day. March, Aria was born. April is my birthday. Right, that's all. That's April. Also Jim's birthday, if Jim's still here. Jim's birthday, my birthday. May is Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. June is our anniversary and Father's Day.
You don't even do anything for Father's Day.
I'm
just saying you don't have to.
How dare you? August is Jason's birthday.
But at least we have a break.
So we skip July, I guess.
July we don't have anything.
So
we do have we do have 4th of July, but apparently, there is no freedom in America right now, so let's not celebrate it this year. Fuck that noise.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all the celebrating we have for all those months. But like since we've been in quarantine, we've only celebrated by eating sushi and drinking champagne.
Yeah, it's really been.
Which is great.
Honestly, we do have fun at least, so.
We have fun here.
We have fun here.
At least we like each other.
We do
Can you
like
imagine people who are quarantined and don't
that
like
don't
each
like
other?
each other. Like, what about like I think about like what about like the people like that are like in a city rooming with kind of a stranger that they hate. You know how like when people hate their roommates in like
I had
a city?
college roommates that I hated. Oh, that's so awkward.
Like those people, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah. Right?
Are they okay? Yo, if you know anyone like that, check on them.
Yeah, please. Oh, God.
You just don't hear from them.
I know. Me and my parents. Oy.
Scarfy, OMG, if I was quarantined with my old roommate, I would go insane.
Right?
There was,
I
all
had
right,
some
there was
bad
one
roommates
time,
back
I
in the
think
day.
we were playing PUBG with Scarfy, and this is, I think it was with his old roommate.
Mhm.
And we were on stream, and I think I said, Scarfy, yell, and I was drunk for sure. I was like, Scarfy, yell something in Russian. And he did, and you heard his roommate come in and say something to him. Scarfy, I'm sorry, I just remember that. Like, I still, like, that was my favorite, because I even was like, Scarfy, yell something in Russian.
Oh, Jorson. Best ideas.
Oh, shit.
I was waving to Aria. Doing wave to her?
What is she doing? You want to go get her?
Yeah.
She's so you don't wake Aria up when she's sleeping though. She gives this she is like no.
She does this like adult person whine. Like,
Yeah.
When you have a baby, you learn they have different cries that mean different things. So yeah, because
You definitely learn the cry. Like when people said that in the beginning, I'm like, I still don't know what the fuck it means. When am I gonna learn
it pretty quickly?
Yeah, but
I'm
like now I know.
That means she's hungry. That means she's tired. That means we woke her up and she wasn't done sleeping.
Yeah. That means I burped.
Never wake a sleeping baby. That's actually not true.
Yeah, because you have to like.
Sometimes you have to. Because during the day, if she's napping, she can't nap for longer than 2 hours at a time. Because that's too much sleep. So you do have to wake her if she's been asleep for 2 hours. But
Aria's a terrible
wakes
sleeper
up
during the day.
Yeah,
So.
so she never makes it for. There's days, random days where she does, and you do have to wake her up. But she wakes up smiling, so it's fine. It's adorable.
She is a smiley one.
Yeah, but there's been a few times where she didn't wake up for her middle of the night feeding, and you like wanted to do it before you went to bed, so you woke her up to feed her, and that's when she did like her whine, like I was sleeping. Why would you do this?
It's really like why?
No, it's not that loud. It's literally like this little, like, why did you do this to me?
It really is. It's upsetting her. Like, why? She's like, why would you do this? I trusted you.
Oh my God, Miss K!
Oh,
Hi!
Miss K, are you feeling okay?
How are you
love
feeling?
You.
I love you.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Hi.
Also, I just want to say someone said never wake a drunk sleeping Jorce. You can't. So
You literally can't. I
So
tried.
sorry.
I tried. It did not work. Oh my God.
oh,
I'm
you're feeling
feeling
better.
a little
Good to hear. We still did not try the Vegemite. I think Gabs, we've had the chocolate. We haven't tried the Vegemite or the chicken salt yet.
Oh, is Pop here? Yeah. Oh, Gabs, hi. Yeah, so I almost finished the chocolate caramel koala bears. Yeah, love them.
I love those. What were they? The triangles?
Oh yeah, Jason ate a whole snack without me.
They were so good.
That's okay.
You don't want the savory snacks.
That's not sure I want to try them. That's okay. I didn't share
I
my
did eat all
chocolate,
of
but
them.
he doesn't want it.
They were so good.
And I opened the Tim Tams, of course, but I eat them very
You do.
sparingly.
I love how
because-
she does it too. She opens them and then puts them in a Ziploc.
Well, because Lizzie gave me Tim Tams. That's how I was introduced to Tim Tams at TwitchCon last year. And I literally took so TwitchCon was what, September 2019. I finished those Tim Tams like a month ago.
You did good.
because they were so good, and I never.
And she didn't want
I
to.
actually didn't finish them until Pup sent us more, and then I was like, okay, I can finish the ones Lizzie gave me, and now like I'm never gonna finish these because I don't want them to go away ever. Oh, Lizzie's here. Yeah, Lizzie. It took me so long, so I was like, I'm never gonna have these again. The caramel ones, and then Lizzie gave me these. They were like called something different too. They were I think they were Tim Tam Slams.
Are they the slams? Isn't, or is that something you do?
No, these were called Tim Tam Slams, and they
Oh.
were like chocolate vanilla. Oh my god, they were so good. I literally just finished them like a couple weeks ago. But now I have more caramel Tim Tams, and it's gonna take me a year to eat them because I don't want them to go away.
Pup did just say, I'll send you more.
No, don't. But I mean, okay. They're so good. She heard us.
She heard us. She wants some Tim Tams?
You want some Tim Tams?
We can actually talk back in the monitor. You want me to talk to her?
No. Hi. Oh, you guys want to see how she sleeps? Look, she's moving. Wait. Yeah, she's moving. Look.
So, yeah, you see her moving like that all the time? She's like, she whips her head back and she's wild.
She's crazy. But I've learned now that's called active sleep. They
And-
are sleeping.
Yeah.
It's just that when a baby or when an adult has their REM cycle, it's in the brain, not in the body. And when a baby has their REM cycle, that's why it's called active sleep. They're like whip their heads and their whole bodies, and sometimes they grunt, but they're asleep. They're very much asleep. It's crazy. We had to learn that though, because we'd be like, oh no, she's waking up.
Yeah, we thought she would be waking up.
She not.
Nope, she good. Yep, see, now she's not.
Asleep. Stop moving.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I think we did pretty good on talk time.
No more.
You want to talk more?
I'm not done talking to my friends.
Okay. We don't have to stop. We really don't.
My mom actually still does that in her sleep. So does Jason.
Oh yeah, I'm a very active sleeper, I guess.
He's so crazy. We love Gabs. I love you, Jen Ben. Which toe is your favorite, Gabs? On Aria? All of them. They're so cute. I love her feet. I want to put them in my mouth. That's normal, right? I send my mom pictures every day, and one day I just sent her a picture of her foot.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah. I said, look at this foot.
Oh my God.
And she said, thank you.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
She's I mean, I can't deal with her. Every day I'm just like, oh my God.
Does Aria still get nightmares? She does. Okay, I don't know if it's a real thing that
Right,
babies get
and
nightmares,
we-
but I swear she does, because there's times, because like, okay, she either wakes up smiling or she'll wake up crying in the middle of the night when it's time to eat, but like then as soon as you look at her, she's smiling. It's just like she had to cry to get your attention. But there are times, and like even when she does wake up crying, it takes her a minute. Like she what we say defrosts, because that's what Jason does when he wakes up. He defrosts. He needs a minute. He doesn't know where he is, what's going on. He needs to like lay in bed and be aware of what's happening. So she does the same thing. She like takes a minute to wake up, and she stretches and she's like moving, and so, but there are times when she wakes up instantly crying, and it's a different cry. It's like the saddest sound you've ever heard.
Yeah, it's a weird cry.
It's a different cry. So I just really think that she has nightmares, and I don't like it.
Oh, I don't want her to get my nightmares.
I don't like it. Yeah, because Jason has horrible nightmares.
Yeah. Jim just said, he was like, "Were you trolling me when you said I was sleepwalking?" Because when we stopped sharing a room, He stopped. I don't know, dude. Jim would seriously sleepwalk and try to talk to me in his sleep all the fucking time. But apparently my mom, when she was younger, sleepwalked a lot too.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason has horrible, horrible nightmares, and I don't wake him up. I just like comfort him.
Yeah.
And
it works.
Yeah.
Although that's now built into my dreams. I think about it. If I'm like, I'm having a nightmare, I hope Gabs wakes me up.
I hate it.
I always think about that.
It's really sad. Oh my God, I had a dream last night that we had another baby, like right now. Like my pregnancy was 5 minutes and we just had another baby.
Oh, well.
It was weird.
Oh my God.
When I was dating my ex, I sat up, punched him in the face, and laid back down.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God.
That's wild. Do I take melatonin?
He does not.
Didn't I try that one time? I think it worked for me, but I know it didn't.
The
work
last
for
time
you.
you tried it, we lived in New York, so it was a very long time
It was
ago.
so long ago.
But I think you liked it.
But I don't want anything to help me sleep right now because I need to wake up like on point, like when.
Because he has the middle of the night morning
Yeah.
Aria shift.
Baby stretches are so cute. Oh my God, when we take her out of her swaddle,
Love watching
it's
her
just,
wake up.
Oh
It's
my
so
God.
cute. Oh my God, it's so cute. Because you just like go in and you undo the swaddle because they have to sleep swaddled. Well, before 3 months, they sleep swaddled because they have a startle reflex. Look at all this information we've learned. They have a startle reflex, so their arms just automatically go up when they're sleeping and it wakes them up. So that's why you swaddle the arms. It looks like I call it a straitjacket because it's a baby straitjacket.
Yeah.
So you got to straitjacket them so they stay asleep. But like we go in and we unvelcro and unzip and everything, and then she just lays there and she's like stretching.
Oh,
and
she loves
sticks her
it.
tongue out, and she's so cute. I love her so much. Let's go get her. No?
Let's go get her.
Okay.
I used to be a swaddle champion. Now we're using actual swaddles because she fits in them.
Oh yeah. When she was first born, like the swaddles that we have for her, which are like they're super easy. You put her in and you zip it up and then you Velcro, so it's like really easy. But they were like giant, and even though they're newborn sized, they like really didn't fit when she was a newborn. So Jason would swaddle her in just a blanket, and he was the champ. Like I couldn't do it like he did. He did it so tight. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. But now it's easy because we have the.
Yeah, but she still escapes. She's a Houdini.
Oh my goodness! Even in this, like it's so crazy.
When you walk in and she's got an arm out, you're like, how? I like tucked it in there. It's crazy.
Oh my God! Negs reached 10 times her goal.
That's amazing.
Y'all are amazing. Oh, we're owning. I don't know. You want to talk about anything else?
I don't know. I just like talking to my friends.
I know, it's so nice.
It's been so long.
It has been so long. I have a lot of alerts to call out too.
You can do that.
I can do that? I don't want to do it right now.
Oh, no.
We got to say bye to talk time so we know for YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, is there any other subjects y'all wanted to talk about?
I'm sure
More
there's
talk.
500 subjects. Gabs, just like stay.
Okay. Twitch things. Yeah. Okay.
So I'll tell you what, the next few days is a lot of I'm using temporary setup right now because I have to take down the whole setup in the next few days because we are moving to a dual PC.
Oh, snap.
And yeah. So if I end up having to take a surprise day off, my setup did not go well.
drop your skincare routine, Gabs. I mean, if you want.
Oh, Spicy Pingu, thank you. I just want to say that I'm loving all these stories. Thank you, Jason and Gabs, for sharing. Well, thank you.
Jason, drop a skincare routine. Do you want to say each of our skincare routines?
Well, mine used to be. So you got body wash. And then I washed.
Wait. Okay, so when we started, no, it probably wasn't even first when we started living together. Like, I don't even know how many years it took for you to like realize that I did things to my skin. But like, it was eventually Jason would pop in the bathroom and watch me and be like, you do a lot of things to your skin. Do I need to do that to my skin? And I was like, well, what do you do to your skin right now? And he was like, and I said, well, do you wash your face? And he said, yeah, in the shower. And I was like, but you only wash it in the shower? And he was like, yeah. And I said, well, what do you use? And he said, my body wash. And I said, that's not face wash. And he said, my face is on my body.
It is. It makes sense.
So then we started having skincare nights where he would use my products. And then now he likes it. Yeah, he's such a boy. Exactly. Such a boy. That's what my mom said too. But now he has converted to
I at least use face wash now.
We bought him his own face wash.
But
you still do it in the shower though?
Yeah, I do.
Do you ever do it like at the sink besides when we do our skincare nights together?
Sometimes if my skin's feeling really like bad, I'll do it. But for the most part in the shower.
Yeah. So now he uses a Burt's Bees like gentle face cleanser.
Yeah.
But when we have skincare nights, I mean, I do a lot of things to my skin. I do a double cleanse. I use an oil cleanser and then a cream cleanser. And then I use a serum. And then I use a moisturizer. And I also put a eyelash serum on. I do a lot of things. But
do I need an eyelash serum?
No. You don't care about your eyelashes.
Do I have them?
Yeah, you do.
Sweet.
You just don't wear mascara, so you don't really. Doesn't matter.
I could.
If you want.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. I don't think you would like it.
What serum, Gabs?
Right now, I just got this. What's the brand called? Like Bioderm, I think that's what it's called. It's an ultra calming serum because my face has been really red, and I really need to go to a dermatologist because I don't know if it's rosacea or not. Like, I don't know, but my skin's just been super red, and I don't know what it is. So I've been using this ultra calming serum that seems to help sometimes, and then I put a moisturizer over that, and I have very dry skin, so I always use a really good moisturizer. Currently, I am using La Mer moisturizer.
Ah, yes. It's fancy.
It is fancy.
Is it fancy?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah. Bioderm, yeah.
Do you use the eye stickers?
I really do.
I love the eye stickers.
He's talking about eye masks, if you didn't know.
No, because I did the Moisture Bomb mask too.
Yeah. But
that's a sheet mask.
That's a sheet mask.
And then the eye stickers after.
Eye mask, yeah.
Should I have done them at the same time?
No.
Yeah. So I did good. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I got into skincare like right before I turned 30 probably. You should start as early as possible. I wish I started earlier, but like now I'm really obsessed. Like I can't go to bed without doing my skincare.
I am not obsessed, but it feels good.
I need to stay young and beautiful forever.
You are young and beautiful. I am too.
You are. Hyaluronic acid has saved my skin. Yeah, I usually use moisturizer with that in it, but I know they have like serums and stuff. You use sunscreen. Oh, I just bought. Okay, so yes, of course I use sunscreen because again, I need to stay young and beautiful. So I had always used like Neutrogena sunscreen on my face, but strangely I was having, and like maybe it has to do with having a baby and postpartum and stuff. Like maybe things, suddenly you have different reactions to things. I don't know. That could be a thing. but I was having a weird reaction to the Neutrogena sunscreen. So I started doing research and learned that there are chemical sunscreens and mineral sunscreens, and chemical sunscreens sink into your skin and mineral sunscreens sit on top and block the UV rays. So mineral sunscreens are actually better for your skin because they don't sink in. So I just bought a Clinique mineral sunscreen and I love it. I love it.
Me too.
It's like 50 SPF. It's great.
Oh.
No wrinkles ever.
Yeah.
Because as I mentioned, I'm afraid of needles. I'm never getting Botox. So gotta take care of this face.
Can I get Botox?
If you want.
Do I need it?
No, you don't have wrinkles.
What is where people say they get like birds' feet under here?
Crow's feet. It's not under here. It's here.
Why?
Because it's like
why is it a bird foot?
That's probably what it looks like.
What are you doing?
Because I'm showing you. It's like the lines here are called crow's feet.
Like when I smile?
Yeah. It just means you're happy. It's a
They're
good thing.
smile lines.
Yeah.
They're smines.
Yeah.
I don't mind them.
Supergoop. Oh, I tried a sample of it. I liked it, but Supergoop is a chemical sunscreen. So, mineral sunscreens are better for the environment too. Well, I am now using a mineral sunscreen, and I love it.
Okay. All
Bird's
right.
feet.
I was. That's closer than a lot of the things I've said.
That is very true. Next stream, Jason is gonna have the most luscious lips. Are you gonna get collagen injections?
My lip gloss is popping.
Oh boy. Yeah, so that's that on skincare. Oh, and I also use a vitamin C serum. Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
I do use a lot of things.
I don't.
But not too much. I think some people go, like, sometimes you'll watch, like, a celebrity skincare routine, and there's, like, 15 things they're just, like, layering on top. And I'm like, see, I think that's too much. Because, like, at some point, is everything doing its job if you are using 15 different things? So I use, like, well, not including cleansers, I use, like, 3 different things.
Are any of them, like, a 5-in-1 kind of deal?
No.
Okay.
Because I literally use a different serum for my forehead than I use for the rest of my face.
What? They have forehead shit?
No, it's just I use like a fine line serum on my forehead for my fine lines.
It's
and
a
then
fine
I use
line.
like
That's what they
the
say. Is that what they're
ultra
talking
calming serum for my
about?
face.
With the fine line?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, but I use an oil cleanser to get the makeup off, and then I use a cream cleanser so I use a double cleanse.
That's a lot.
And sometimes I exfoliate.
Wait, you double cleanse?
Yeah, but you don't wear makeup. You don't have to double cleanse.
Okay. Not yet.
Oh, Supergoop has a mineral one? Oh, that's good. I do like that one. But this Clinique one I just started using, I really like it because it's like, it's tinted, but it's not like, there's not like different shades. It's just kind of like a universal tint. So it just kind of makes you look glowy. It's nice.
Ooh. You're glowing. I'm glowing.
He keeps telling me that he's glowing.
I'm glowing.
Next stream is just Gabs teaching Jors how to do makeup. I don't know if he wants to know.
Yeah, I'm good.
I haven't worn makeup in so long because I know, same. Like, I haven't used my makeup remover. I haven't worn, yeah, it's weird. I'm wearing it right now just because I'm like, oh, I have a reason to put makeup on for talk time. Yeah.
All right.
Gabs, what balm do you use to wash your face? I use a Burt's Bees oil cleanser.
Ah, yes. Mm-hmm.
And then I use a First Aid Beauty cream cleanser. Or
First aid?
Mm-hmm.
Like a first aid kit?
No, First Aid Beauty. And then
That's like a
if I'm exfoliating, I use a Fourth Ray.
mustard.
No, that's the mask. We don't have it yet.
Oh.
But the Fourth Ray Beauty has a exfoliating cleanser that I really like.
Wait, there's cleansers that just have the sand in it?
You've used this one. It's actually not bad because if you add, it's the powder one. Remember? If you add more water, you can like, it's not as harsh. Because I don't like the harsh exfoliators are they scratch your skin, so they're not good. Because then your skin will be all scratched up.
Yeah, you don't want that shit.
Yeah.
No one wants scratchy faces. Exfoliate faces.
Are you drunk?
But I do want a White Claw.
You have a lip balm you use and love. Yes. Palmer's Cocoa Butter. I don't know if it's
Wait, for what?
actually lip balm. Oh, Jason hates lip balm.
I hate anything you put on your lips.
Yeah.
Get it out of here. I don't put shit, anything on my lips. Get it out.
But I always have dry lips and I always have chapstick on. And sometimes he'll go to kiss me and I'm like, I have chapstick on. And then he'll kiss my head instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Palmer's Cocoa Butter. It's like the big one that looks like a glue stick. Yeah, that's my favorite lip balm.
That's what they say. Your lips don't lie.
I can't with stuff on my lips at all.
No, get it out of here. Get shit
How
off
do
my
you
lips.
live? How do you live?
My lips are always fine. Like I've never
Oh
had.
my god, mine gets so dry.
Mm-mm. Oh my god, I hate chapsticks and any type of lotion, especially for hands. Oh my god, why do my hands?
You have sweaty hands though.
My hands, like, if I put lotion on my hands, will start sliding around everywhere. Like, I'll try to grab things, I'm like, oh, like a fucking cartoon.
You know how like every woman will ask her man to open a jar? That's so sexist to say, but like, I can't ask Jason because he has sweaty hands.
If I think about it, my hands instantly go, I'm like, shit. Like, I literally have to, like, not think about it and, like sneak up on it almost.
Yeah.
Like, be like, okay, got it.
But then there's so many times where you ask me to open something because
Oh my
I
God.
don't have
There'll be
sweaty
something
hands.
I've tried. So I'm like, Gabs, can you please do this?
And I'm like,
I can't. Because once I start thinking about.
so what
like,
you're saying is I have the muscles in this relationship.
Yeah, you do. But, like, anytime I'm, like, working on something, like my hands instantly just clamp. Like today I was mounting a monitor and oh my God, I swear, like I had these little washers I was working with and I was just like, shit.
And then you found one in your shirt.
And I found one in my, it was in my shorts. Because I dropped one in my shorts and because I'm sweaty, it stuck to my skin.
Are we bothering you, Melody? I'm so sorry. She's covering her face.
And it stuck to my skin, so later on it decided to flake off me or whatever. I can't. I'm thinking about it. My hands are sweaty. You want to feel my hands?
No, yeah. They're not that bad.
Yeah, this is.
I felt worse.
Oh yeah, it's been worse.
We always hold hands whenever we're walking, and when we lived in New York, we walked a lot more, so we would always hold hands. In the summer, it got sweaty.
But we would do this move.
But we still did it.
So here's the move though. Instead of holding hands like this, the move would end up having to be this.
No, that's winter hold hands because my hands were cold.
Yeah. So it would be she would close her hand and put my hand over it.
No, that's winter though.
That's winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The winter because again we lived in New York and we always held hands and walked everywhere. So but in the winter, because my hand was in my pocket, but this hand was holding Jason's hand. My hand was cold, so instead of just not holding hands, which sounds terrible,
What the hell?
he would hold my whole hand in his whole hand, so that it would be warm, and we didn't have to stop holding hands. Yeah,
We can't tell people this stuff. This is.
we're just kidding. We didn't really do that. I'm just kidding. We can't tell people some things.
Or it feels like super cold though. We like hold hands and I put them in my like hoodie pocket.
Oh yeah, that was a good move.
Mm-hmm.
So my hand would be in Jason's pocket instead of just not holding hands, because that sounds stupid.
Yeah, that's just fucking crazy.
And we have a baby.
And now we have a baby. Because we were holding hands.
That's how we got the baby.
Yeah, holding hands.
And we kissed. Once.
Holding hands.
Once. The more you know.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I thought that said I left for 2 seconds and come back to grossness, but it says gross cuteness. Grossness is correct.
Yeah. Well, it's been about 3 hours. I think we can wrap up. Yeah.
Okay, so 4.
Yeah, I'm not gaming tonight.
Yeah, it's a game.
No, I'm really not gaming tonight. I'm going to catch up and I'm going to come upstairs with you.
You are?
Yeah. You happy about that?
Yeah, but I don't want to like tell you that.
Yeah, of course. I'll game tomorrow.
Wait, really?
If Negs is still on, I'll just send a love over to her.
Oh.
Yeah, she's doing really
Only
good things
3
over
hours.
there. Honestly, our talk times, we always say like an hour, hour and a half. They normally go 2 hours.
Yeah, but
And then
it's been a really
tonight,
long time.
I even expected, I was like, we'll probably end up going like 3 hours tonight.
It's been so long. Wait, you're really not gaming?
Mm-mm. It's midnight.
Sorry. It is? Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's midnight. We started a little late. So.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Everyone, are you kidding me? There's no apologizing. People don't even care if I game. It's just like, when's Gabs talk time? When's Gabs taking over her stream again?
I love my friends. This
Um,
will take a while to render for YouTube. Sorry, Colonel.
sorry.
Sorry, Scarfy. Wait, you guys have a baby?
You could do it in 2 parts, right? I guess that kind of works.
No, it's okay. No games. Go hold hands. We can hold hands.
All right. Well, let's say bye because I do have to catch up on alerts before I stop. So let's say bye for YouTube.
Okay, was there anything else we didn't
No,
cover?
because we can go forever again.
Okay.
When's the next talk time? We really want to do it within 2 weeks, probably.
Yeah, we'll start doing it regularly so that it's not this crazy.
Yeah.
That it's been like months.
Yeah.
But we're not having another baby right now, so it probably won't go another 2 months.
Correct. Wait, I'm confused by all of that.
The reason it took so long was because we had a baby. But we're not having another baby right now.
Right.
And
I thought you were talking about Aria. I'm like, what? We still have Aria.
Yeah, but our current baby is now sleeping really well.
This is true. Beat a pound.
She's the queen of sleeping. And because I said that, she will never sleep again.
Yep. We did that. Great.
But she's been going to bed at 7:30 and like sleeping through the night. She's actually done 8 to 9 hours.
She's been killing it.
Yeah.
She's been doing great.
Yeah, so that's why we're able to do talk time is because she's the queen of sleeping. And she never slept again.
And now we have a baby.
And now we have a baby.
Seriously, thank you all so much.
Can you call that, that when you put this on YouTube?
I couldn't even tell you right now that that's probably the title.
And now they have a baby.
Just so we're ending it for YouTube, I will continue after we say bye, but because I'm gonna read alerts. But thank you all so much.
Thank
for
you
all
all
the
so
love.
much for all the love.
Oh, this is how we're doing this.
It is our.
But seriously, like, I would not be able to, be such a present dad without all of your support, and that really means the world to me. And thank you, everyone watching after, and I hope you enjoyed talk time. And sorry, we just like to ramble, and it's fun.
I'm not
I
sorry.
always have fun doing this.
Me too. He is a present dad because his dadness is a present.
And there you have it, everyone. Did you really just do that?
Do you still love me?
I love you so much. We have to say bye.
I don't want to.
Seriously,
Everyone
love you
come
all.
over.
Thank you for hanging out. People watching on YouTube, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I love you so much.
You can watch us live. It might be better. I don't know. Gabs
Is
is
it?
staring in her glass. I don't know. Is it? Who could know? You gotta say bye to everyone.
I love you so much. I'm crying.
All right. Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.